Back on my cool shit, hit the gas and pull quick, moving fast, it's a movement. Back on my cool shit, hit the gas and pull quick, moving fast, it's a movement. Move on it or don't do shit, better prove it. More than music, it's a move, I can prove it. Watch the fuck who you move with, exclusive, I can prove it. We be moving on new shit, prove it. Back on my cool shit, hit the gas and pull quick, moving fast, it's a movement. Move on it or don't do shit, better prove it. More than music, it's a move, I can prove it. I am the one they suggest. My message is clear as confessions. Yes, I've been tested so many times, blessed on the grind, yes, literally running the stretch. And as of yet, I'm the best, made the best out the situation. Situated, I was dedicated. Long nights, I prayed, I barely made it. All the shit that I've been through, mind sharp like a GNC. Either with it or against you. If it's issue, then I'm vengeful. Stay mental, never sentimental. I'm essential, pushing potential. Been rules, I'm differential. So much dysfunction. I'm trying to just function. Thought I was cool, but I wasn't. So many suckers against me. It tempts me to simply just lose it, I'm clutching. Suckers up something, I can feel them coming while I'm thumbing. 100 suckers counting nothing, cause they bout nothing. Everything I'm touching, I'm about substance. Niggas stop front, back on my cool shit. Hit the gas and pull quick, moving fast, it's a movement. Back on my cool shit. Hit the gas and pull quick, moving fast, it's a movement. Move on it or don't do shit, better prove it. More than music, it's a move, I can prove it. Watch the fuck who you move with, exclusive, I can prove it. We be moving on new shit, prove it. Them suckers don't want me to shine, they know it's my time. They know that I grind, they thought I was blind, that they couldn't see the vision, so I made it mine. Played my position and changed your mind. Sat back, let them have that. They can't stand that, they gotta stand back. Cause I'm the only one chosen. I am so focused that I'm the dopest. Hell yeah, I rose this. Ain't no promotion for none of y'all. Gripping in front of y'all, don't get my gun involved. It'll hit some of y'all. Money I'm fucking off, dusting them suckers off. They don't know what it takes, all they know is hate. I got here by mistake, now I'm great. Numero uno, heavyweight sumo. Stacking blue notes, I'm poking like Bruno. See me in Reno, casino, met a Filipina. Baby, she got it, she speaking Tagalog. I'm speaking in dollars, so we can get dollars. I'm reaching for pockets, I'm reeking with product. Suckers is bothered, cause niggas be mobbing. We moving and shaking, we moving, got options. They hating the process, I spit this so constant that nothing stop it. Ay, 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 ay. Back on my cool shit. Back on my cool shit. Back on my cool shit. Hit the gas and pull quick, moving fast, it's a move. Back on my cool shit. Hit the gas and pull quick, moving fast, it's a move. Move on and don't do shit. Better prove it, more than music, it's a move. Make a prove. Turn up, watch the fuck who you move with. Exclusive, I can prove. We be moving on new shit. It's a movement. Back on my cool shit. Back on my cool shit.
Every Thursday night, the Midi Lab Show.
Back on my cool shit. Back on my cool shit.
We only drop hits on We Love Radio.
You are now watching the Midi Lab Show.
The Midi Lab Show.
Every Thursday night, the Midi Lab Show.
The Midi Lab Show.
Man, we finally organized, man. I finally feel like we organized tonight. Hey, welcome to another installment of the Midi Lab Show every Thursday night, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm trying to say all this all at once. Man, shout out to everybody that's watching right now because you could be anywhere in the world, but you're right here with us tonight, and we do appreciate that.
Every Thursday night, the Midi Lab Show.
You know what I'm saying? Where we sit and we talk about culture, we talk about music, we talk about a little bit of everything. And unfortunately, what was it, a couple weeks ago? We had a little situation that occurred amongst the team on the air. And for all those that are watching, if you were a witness to that debacle that took place, I mean, brotherhood, it happens. We take the good with the bad, but you guys did not deserve that. And I want to be the first one to say I apologize to everyone that was watching at that time. And I really try to uphold a better character and just follow the guidelines of just being, you know, a teammate. So, you know, Jag and I, we got into it a little bit. It was a little heated discussion. So on the air, I'm going to apologize to Jag. You know what I'm saying? You are my brother, man, and I love you to death, man. And I'm glad that we were able to not only talk as a team, but you know, off, you know what I'm saying, off record or off the webcams and everything like that and the mics, we're able to come to an understanding and we apologize to each other and now it's nothing but love. So I know that was a mouth.
I appreciate that, L. And likewise, brother, nothing but love. That's all we get here in the Midi. So in all honesty, I just seen a whole lot of love out of that show. I learned a lot. I grew a lot from it, and I appreciate you, brother.
Nah, for sure, bro.
Every Thursday night, the Midi Lab Show.
It's really definitely the Midi Lab Show. But what's going on? What's going on with my peoples, man? Tracy,
Yeah,
tonight, you know?
yeah. Let us jump in on that because y'all letting each other off the hook. Okay, y'all getting off real easy.
I had to put my battle
love you.
on.
Yeah. Everybody over here G'd up. We got the ghetto Stevie Wonder there in the corner. You know what I'm saying? We got Kid Frost, you know what I mean? The skinny Kid Frost online too. Like we brought all the bangers. And y'all, you know what? All you, my brother. Like, nah. See, here in the Midi Lab, we talk about each other too, and so we about to dig in.
Nah, go ahead, man.
We about to dig in.
I think we're the loudest show on the internet because somebody was asking like, why do y'all use the air horn? You know what I'm saying? You got to keep you awake, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to stay woke. You feel me?
Oh, no. We keep them awake. If y'all was here last week, so LXL and I, we let the cat out the bag. We talked about the rehearsals, how everything was coordinated, how Trace had jumped off right on time, 18 had jumped off right on time, and just, you know, how we were the only two left standing, how everybody else was just sucked into that debacle. And it took a lot of effort to bring all this together for the Midi City collab, you know what I'm saying? For the fans.
Right.
And bro, the acting job, you know what I'm saying, was impeccable, bro. Like,
listen,
I want to start handing out Oscars, man. Like, crazy.
When Mike said shut the fuck up, like I felt that in my chest. Like that.
It woke my wife up, bro. My wife woke up dead out of her sleep. She was like, "What's going on?"
What about the West Fairfield? Can we talk about that?
Oh, let's talk about that.
Where you from? Where you
West
from?
Fairfield.
West Fairfield.
I'm from East Fairfield, fool.
I mean, okay, so let's go there. Like, let's really talk about how we banging on wax now. The 2025 edition. You know what I'm saying? East Bay side.
Hey, shout out to Westside Fairfield 1900, man. Live from Allenwood. I'm really from that. You know what I'm saying? I'm really from the flats. You know what I'm saying? Live from Allenwood 1900 94533. You feel me?
948. This ain't no Timu Flatland representation. This is the real deal.
It's real deal. 90s edition. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, I'm repping hardcore Cordelia Town, baby.
Oh no, he didn't say nothing.
See that scary shit, dog.
Oh no, I don't know about that, but you know what I'm saying. Shout out to Graphic Raider, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah. Hey, shout out.
He's right though. He's actually right. He's actually right though. I just want to just say this real quick, and I'll be quiet. But Graphic, Graphic and I, we didn't have many powwows over 100 times. Me and Mike Genius have had it over 100 times. 18 yelled at me a few times. He, you know what I'm saying? He thought I was ignoring him on Facebook. I hate Facebook. If anybody know me, I can't stand Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't read the DMs. That's what they call it now. I don't read them. So 18 thought I wasn't rocking. You know what I'm saying? And he yelled at me.
That's not what we talking about tonight. So I like the abstract. I appreciate that. I like how you trying to water it down, but I'm not not having it. Okay. Y'all was over here barking, scratching, biting each other, and me and LX just sat back. So me and LX about to have our moment. Okay. I'm clowning the way Jag kept getting off and then getting back on and getting off and getting back on. Don't even know what's being talked about. He just jumping in. And if anybody wants to know what I got to say, we like, no.
We didn't rehearse that. Hilarious. Me and LX.
I want to give a couple shout outs, man. I know y'all want to get on something, but I do want to give a couple shout outs before I forget or get ran over. You know what I'm saying? What's up to the homie Straight Up? You know what I'm saying? Hey, Jesse Tanner, happy birthday. You know what I'm saying? My cousin Kiara Foster Jones, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody, if I missed you, man, I'm sorry. I just want to make sure I get them people because you know what I'm saying. That's what's up. And what's up, Crystal? What's up, Crystal? What's happening? What's lagging?
Hey, I want to throw a shout out too.
Go ahead. Go now.
I want to throw a shout out to the Lions for putting belt to ass.
If you don't get that shit off the screen, and wait, watch. Okay, wait till the
Hey, Jag, you had your moment, bro. You had your moment. Chill. Okay, you just settle down. You already got your turn.
Don't bring that shit to Detroit.
That's it.
It's 9 degrees out here. Y'all not built for this.
Is that the Dallas jersey you got on right now?
Yeah, he's wearing.
You want round two?
Oh, y'all thought I was play pimping about this shit.
You want round two? Because it's my go tonight.
Really rep my squad in the dirt or not.
Did you say play pimping?
Hey, you guys, really quick, since we're doing shout outs, can I just highlight what Daniel said? He says, obviously, what's up, y'all?
Got the chat. Who had it in the chat?
Yeah, it's right there. We want to ask for some prayers and blessings for a really close friend of ours, Carl. I don't know if you guys know him. He's back in the hospital. He's been battling cancer. He has a tumor that is not operable or anything like that. So any kind of blessings you can send to him and his family would be greatly appreciated.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, Daniel, you need to holler at us on the dialogue, bro. We got you front to back. This show we just beat each other up, but on the dialogue we love on each other. Just so you know.
There was a question I want to address because Jerk 707 asked why I'm wearing sunglasses. It was so much warmth and love. It was too bright in the room because of what Jag and L was talking about. Man, I had to put the lokes on. You know what I'm saying, to hide myself.
Those really low. Those are really low. Those are really low.
These are real. These are for real, bro. These are
you
for real low, dog.
You got the Nipsies on them.
Yeah, these are real ones. Real ones,
you got the you feel me's on, huh?
I'm a real one. Cordelia Town, baby.
Cordelia Town. Did you say Cordelia
Town? Green Valley.
You know what I'm saying?
Fully banged out.
I'll go ahead and take mine off, Chad Gill.
No, put those back on. Put those back on.
Hey. Oh, hold on. Chad in there? I didn't see Chad.
No, I'm gonna need you to put them back on 18 because you was looking like Black Thought. Put that back on.
He says Stevie Wonder Black Dot.
Hey, too he got the jokes tonight, man.
I know.
I got to lay him out while I have the opportunity because ain't no telling where we're gonna be by the end of the show.
Okay. He got jokes. He got jokes.
It's gonna be Trace. It's gonna be Trace and Mike going at it. We really gonna have to get all on.
Hey, that's sibling love.
Yeah.
Hey, thank God that Danny Boy not on here. Danny Boy was on here, and him and Mike, they'll be going crazy on each other. It's disrespectful. It's
like 7 in LXL.
It's time to
look. I already auditioned. I said I wanted to be in the next skit. I already said I wanted to be like in it. I said I want to be with somebody. I don't even care who it was. My preference was A2, but like I said, I'll really take anybody on for real. So like,
and I feel honored. I feel honored by that though. That you would call me out like that because that's.
I don't want you, man. We try to keep it peaceful.
The Midi Lab Show.
I'm keeping it peaceful.
Perhaps we try. See that term trying to keep it peaceful. Jag and L, y'all on probation. Y'all can't say peace or nothing that starts with a P.
Hey,
at least for the next two shows.
They ended up doing what we was talking about. L. See how that rolled out.
I'm staying respectful.
They on parole, fam. They on probation.
They on parole.
Parole. Yeah.
I'm being very mindful, man. I have a, for sure. I'm being.
I got my mouse ready for the mute button for both of y'all.
Oh no, it's not gonna go that way. Hey, but I wanted to say something real quick before we jump into the first segment, and I'm still I gotta download the clip, but I wanted to say that Silk by LXL, his clothing line is officially on the baymerica.com site. So get your hands on that. Go get it, man. Support the young bull, man. He started a clothing line that supports his song, produced by Mike Genius. So it's all in-house money. You know what I mean? Support this, man. Let me put that back on the screen real quick. Yeah, Silk, fully embroidered.
Can't y'all see that material?
It's that season for it too now.
Yeah,
the trailer.
Listen, if y'all didn't,
joggers.
If y'all didn't know, it's the season of the silkness. We about to push that hard. Season of the silkness. That's the main line, man. Get up here, get with it, get on it right away. Don't be the last, be the first. Be a trendsetter, player.
Absolutely.
Get yours.
And everything Midi Lab. Everything Midi Lab is 15% off right now. So
how much? How much off, L?
15%.
Merry Christmas, y'all.
Happy holidays.
Yeah, man. We giving back, you know what I'm saying? We take a little bit off that, shave a little bit off the shipping, but 15% off everything Midi Lab. So take advantage of that. Go to the site, man. Purchase, man. That's what's keeping the lights on for us. Oh, you know what? And at some point during the show, I will give a shout out to everybody that purchased within the week because I did do a slide for that. So with that being said, I'm gonna kick back, but you know what I'm saying. Anybody, y'all can go ahead because I gotta
want to say this to LXL Ray.
You cut out, cuz.
You cut out.
You got to start over for us.
Hey, watch your mouth, Jack.
Man, I just wanted to say my sweatsuits I used to buy in the store used to be made out of cotton, but nowadays they created with silk.
I appreciate that, man, because I feel like I had something to do with that, whether directly or indirectly, man. So I'm honored.
He got that from your brother Cream Corn, the pimp called Cream Corn. You mess with me, I'm gonna have you farting through silk.
Let's go.
Hey, you know what? That's such it's such a good song, and I know that Mike Genius produced it. And what I wanted to say to that is like it's such a solid record. I listen to it when I'm when I'm just walking or I'm in the gym or whatever. I listen to Silk. It's such a good record, and it has a really good nostalgic feel, but it actually hits. You know what I'm saying, for the older folks like our age, but then it's in tune with the youth as well, or the younger generation. So I mean, before we actually get into the show, let's run Silk just for the fact that LXL dropping his clothing line, you know what I'm saying, and he entrusted baymerica.com to do that, and let's just celebrate for a moment. Let's play Silk.
Real talk.
Boots by Mike Genius.
Nation niggas out here.
Mike Genius, you killed them all.
Remember the bed sheets I tossed store used to be cotton, but nowadays they created with cells. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real. Remember the bed sheets I tossed store used to be cotton, but nowadays they created
Now watching the Midi Lab
I
Show.
speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real. Excel for living Excel, see that's the acronym. I don't wanna be the one to tell them, but you gotta be adamant. Without the hedge funds, 401ks and retirement. My mama said that I had a talent for seeing what's happening. Ain't no quick fix that exists. I grabbed the Allen wrench, took a tennis ball, I popped champagne to see who stayed the same. Wasn't there for me for that charge, so why you in my face? Life could leave them handicapped, just like a parking space. Songs like this can't be one take, they take me a couple of days. Should've put my trust all in Jesus, I put a lot in the face. Fortune is so hard to digest, I mean look at my face. Than that bridge, cause when I walk, it would start to rain. I woke up the other day like it's another day, and I can't really be on that because I stand out. The ones who needed me, I look back and stuck my hand out. But pride gon' always get in the way, they don't want handouts. Never had a whole lot of friends, they never understand. Consequences do exist, then why you doing things? Y'all be acting like I started off with this. I never saw myself as better than the rest of the kids. Remember the bed sheets I tossed store used to be cotton, but nowadays they created with cells. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real. Remember the bed sheets I tossed store used to be cotton, but nowadays they created with cells. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real. Your blessings are your own, can't give them to no man. Can't help everybody, I'm not bigger than the program. Music for the soul, man, I should've made a soul jam. And I could really hit that note, came me like antidote. I know some people using that substance without control, numbing the physicals while enhancing the intangibles. A father who talked down on his kids, he ain't man enough. Results, he bought a brick at 13, thought he was manning up. Outside in Johnny, sneaking outside through the window. By the time I hit high school, I bought my first iPhone. The girls thought I was trouble, always on my head, but falling down's the name of the game. When you're growing up, hopefully my memory serves. I keep my day ones close to me like feet to the earth. If I don't need to jump, tell me how I calm my nerves. Well, that's what church does. Now I'm trying to hop in my word like it was double dutch. Steady spinning. They don't want to see you happy, they rather see with damage. Too many things in mind at once, it's hard to manage. Easy to look at someone else that they got an advantage, but there's no need to panic. Remember the bed sheets I tossed store used to be cotton, but nowadays they created with cells. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real. Remember the bed sheets I tossed store used to be cotton, but nowadays they created with cells. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real.
2 time.
Well, I love the way Mike breaking it up.
Man, that's LXL, man. Hey, LXL, I had a quick question for you though. So is it like a group of y'all that's LXL? Because I'll be seeing multiple LXLs online.
Yeah, bro. Y'all? LXL started off as a brand, bro. Like it just started off as something that I said, bro. Like I used to always just say LXL, bro, because it was like the goal. If I had to boil my life down to one motto, it was always to just live and excel, which just means live and level up. You know what I'm saying? Be here, be present, but always like level up and stuff. And then, you know, there was just people who resonated with that same message. So, you know what I'm saying? LXL really just is supposed to always symbolize evolution, leveling up, always trying to push past your limits and stuff like that. But in order to do that, you got to put yourself in, you know, rooms and stuff like that. You got to put yourself in positions where you have to meet the competition to where it was at. That's why, like, when the beat to Silk hit my phone and stuff, like I just seen it. I said, like, this is LXL, bro, because I knew it was something that was bigger than me. So I knew that I had to really level up and I had to meet that like level of competition. So I loved how Mike G, he challenged me, but he also believed in me.
Mike could just send you a beat that resonate with you and he ain't never made you nothing before. That's a genius, yo.
Man.
No record,
he said he could hear me on this. I said, you sure you thinking about the man? I thought he was tripping. I was like, man, he meant to send this to somebody else, bro. Like if he hadn't called my phone and said it, bro, I would have thought that he made like a mistake or something, man.
Yeah, shit.
So people who know, thank you all, first of all, man. People who know me know I don't normally sample, but I heard like the snippet of a song, and I happened to just tune in at the precise moment because it only does that in like really like a 10-second frame, and then it moves on to a whole nother direction. The original song.
Okay.
But I heard that and I was like, hold on, I gotta back that up. You know what I'm saying? So I backed it up and I heard it again and I was like, this sound like some LXL will be dope on. I gotta flip this. And so I hurried home and I just remember working on the beat. You know what I'm saying? I remember grabbing the strings and then flipping that a very specific way and then just dropping everything like it. I was done with the beat in less than a half hour. That was the crazy part.
Really?
Yeah, bro. Like,
I ain't never made a beat in 30 minutes.
Bro, okay, so like you can make beats in 30 minutes, but like you have to put time into some shit normally. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't have to put no thought into anything. Everything, it was like it all just came out. You know what I'm saying? Like I opened the faucet and the water was just running. And then I was like, okay, I gotta close the faucet before I overproduce this shit. So.
No, dope. Y'all, that was a dope collab, man. I mean, LXL and I, we got a record, but you know what I'm saying? Like, we got to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, we maintain the same magnitude.
I want to hear that one. Where's that?
It's gonna be
it ain't ready yet. Yet.
Okay.
We're still cooking. You know what I'm saying? We're still cooking. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And we about to get into this. I promise you, we about to get into this first segment. You know what I'm saying? But Mike, what are you doing with this? What are you doing with this? You never responded back, bro.
No.
Responded back.
No. Nobody can. No.
Look at LXL face. He already cooking. Look, you can't even keep a straight face.
Bro, you.
I was looking my water.
You loaded this on here.
No,
you need a bottle of water. You need a bottle of water.
I never had this beat. How's this beat on here, bro?
I can't wait to hear it.
Stop.
He said you giving away too much.
You know what? You need to change your damn batteries.
Batteries.
Your batteries.
I did
man. Take that bass out your voice, man.
Hey, man. Hey, hold on, man. Hold on now.
Hey,
wait a
put
minute.
the shades back on.
Get on here then.
Shut up.
LXL put it on, man, because I needed him. I wanted to hear his reaction when I watched him listen to. I wanted to see him when I watched him listen to it for the first time. You know what I'm saying? There's a better surprise because that song's not even done. LXL's writing to it, but then I got a surprise for him too, bro, because I got something else cooking.
So you didn't see my message then?
No, I did not.
You're trash, bro. Like,
wow.
Hey, hold on. First off, don't be disrespecting a real Benicia player like that, though.
No, the reason why I say that, wait a minute. I want because Mike Genius is my teacher. He taught me how to make music. So, you know what I'm saying? I got super inspired. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I can't play it though. But I actually made a whole song of that.
I didn't know that.
I made the whole song to it. So maybe LXL, you know.
Maybe y'all can cook.
I think you guys should compete.
I think
Compete or collab. Compete.
No. I want to hear verses. Hell no. I want to hear I want to hear verses.
No.
Tracy sounds so corporate when she jumped in though. That sounded so.
I feel like they need to compete in the best song.
No. I don't want to compete with LXL because I want LXL to be the guy.
No, we doing
please. I would be honored.
We doing this.
Why don't you guys collab?
We doing this
old collab, yeah, absolutely.
We doing this old school. We're gonna take the best verse from each of you. And we're gonna make a song out of it.
Yeah.
Genius talking again.
What up, Kim? What up, Nisha? What up, Mimi?
We got the what ups handled. All right, let's get back to this music talk.
Don't be hating.
We just told
I'm really not liking your
look here.
I really don't. Didn't you just have a Bible study this week? Can you come to a higher place?
I'm there from
man. You gotta take that bass out your voice, man. Talking to me like that, man.
From Rio Vista to Martinez, we gotta lock in.
That deep voice and stuff, and talking to me like that, bro.
From Brentwood to your hood, player. I slide through and come see somebody.
Man, I will slide.
I'm a real
homie. Hell. What have we done?
Hold on.
Didn't we learn
from your voice, man?
Two C's, homie. What you know about Costa County?
Did we this man a cold bottle of water, man? You know, wow, so cool down. Take that bass out your voice, man. I like that tone, Tom. I like that tone, Tom.
Hey, let's switch up the energy. Hey, happy late birthday, 18.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, happy late birthday, brother.
Yeah, hey, we about to get them birthday licks in. We about to get them birthday licks in, player.
Oh, you see,
we sliding by the lab.
Bass in your voice, man.
That means you gotta leave Las Cruces first, though.
I want to ask y'all. I'm gonna get back to that song. No, go ahead, y'all. Man, we chilling, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody that's watching. You know what I'm saying? We really chilling, huh?
Chat's live right now. I love it.
Okay, that's
so is the show. Hey, it's 18's birthday. Who finna get that birthday lick in?
Oh,
that's the first one.
I thought it was in the chest.
You supposed to hit him in the chest, not in the jaw.
Ouch! You so good.
Now we got rules. Now we got rules.
You talking to Breezy?
Dang, you gotta hit him in the jaw. You gotta hit him in the jaw.
We at school, somebody jump in the fight.
You're not my friend if you hit me in the jaw on my birthday, bro.
So he can start the fight too. He like, stop.
Nah, we ain't friends. We ain't brothers, man. You hit me in my jaw on my birthday? Nah, bro. That's not my
birthday.
Shame.
That ain't right. You don't hit your partner in the jaw, man.
In the jaw?
You don't hit your partner in the jaw unless y'all really just thumping and it's just happen to happen. But you know, it's chest shots, man. We gotta.
I'll be ducking and dodging though. I'll be ducking and
he
dodging.
Be ducking and dodging.
Yeah. Five. At least by 7 rounds. So I'm ducking, I'm dodging, I'm ducking, doing little Kim, trying to get my baby in the car, and I throw my baby in. I hear five. So I'm ducking, I'm dodging, I'm ducking, doing little Kim. So I'm ducking, I'm dodging, I'm ducking, doing little Kim. So I'm ducking, I'm dodging, I'm ducking, doing little Kim.
The Midi Lab Show.
I got no I got no sympathy.
The number one clip. That's probably the number one clip. We got 2 number one clips for 2025. That's one of them.
What's
that
the
is.
Other one? What's the other one?
Hold on, before we get into the other one.
Y'all know what the other. Y'all know what the other one is.
I know it's
not
over it.
Yes.
No. Stop. Listen.
I'm just not over it.
We not.
Hey, two breeze.
Look at that saying. He getting listen, I just wanted. Did y'all know when it was my birthday? When it was my birthday, this is 18. I'm ducking and dodging, but this is 18.
Oh, you taking them licks.
The Midi Lab Show.
Hey, correction, right. A2. That's not 18.
When we was young, that was me. I come
it was him.
That's ego.
A2 like that. In the Chrysler LeBaron.
That was ego. Sliding through, slow rolling.
With the vanilla spray.
Yeah. Trying to catch me slipping.
I get juice for that because I know that I can't do that at my age anymore.
What?
Slap?
Like that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be an 80-year-old man getting out of a wheelchair.
Bro, don't say I'm.
No, I said I'm a B.
Oh.
Why not?
I got in the car with L. I put on some music. He's like, turn that shit down. It's loud.
No, hell no.
Yeah, no.
Somebody look at that.
I got a 12 in my trunk right now, bro. What you talking about?
Now.
You're not slapping. You're not slapping like that station wagon though.
Did I not do that when I had my Lincoln and my 18 in my trunk?
A quick story. Mike Genius, his car broke down. It was sitting on the
Which time?
for like a year. Mike's car. We would pass by Mike's car like a whole year.
That wasn't the Lincoln.
It was
that
the Lincoln.
That was the Dodge. That was the Dodge.
Oh, yeah.
Dodge Chrysler.
Dodge.
Of course, it was a Dodge.
It was sitting there for like a whole year on the side of the road.
You know why? Hold on. Let me tell everybody why. Because where was it parked, Lionel? Right outside the police substation. And what was it? It was a Chrysler Dodge former federal investigator vehicle. And so they left it there for a year because they just thought it was one of theirs.
That car sat there for hella long.
I never got pulled over. I never got pulled over in that car.
Mike's car was sitting there. We were like, oh, there's Mike's car again.
Yeah.
Hey, why? I work down the street from that, and I still every time I go by there, I still look over like, is it there?
That car was there for like over a year and a half or so. Blood. That car was there for hella long. It was just sitting there parked. What, bro? Why you never got it towed, bro? Why was it just sitting there, Mike?
Because
he had high hopes, bro. He had high hopes.
He was balling on a budget.
Yeah, he just gave up on that car. He was like, "I'm cool."
It was a beater.
It was.
I remember that load.
Someone was going to tow it. It ain't matter who, really. We ain't keeping.
It was a lot of trips. It was a lot of trips in that car, man. But I thought it was the Lincoln. I thought it was
no, the Lincoln I had at my house, man, and that eventually I donated that. But that I ran that for like 3 years. Rockford Fosgate in the trunk, you know what I'm saying? 18-inch, and we would just.
We had junky cars. Our cars wasn't fly at that time, but we always had music in it.
Yes, we did.
Hey, I had an 82 Eldo that was slapping harder than anybody.
An Eldorado, a Cadillac,
yeah, Caddy. Unless Toyota makes one.
No. I think I had the cleanest Eldorado ever, bro. Like my white one. I had a Pearl. I had a 98 Eldorado. I had a 98 Eldorado Pearl.
A 98
V8 North Star. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Ain't nothing slap harder than the Malibu. You hop into Malibu, you feel that in your chest. And like,
I don't know.
You can't go wrong with a Mali, you can't go wrong with a Mali. But I did have an Eldorado though that was wet.
It didn't matter what kind of car it was. We talking about the B.
Smacking.
Take the bass out your voice too, man.
Here we go.
Take the bass out your voice too. What you talking about?
Hey, bro.
You know you talk about.
He's from West Fairfield. You better watch out.
Hey,
real.
Real 1900 block.
He from Grande.
Yeah. 1900
He took a left turn at Albuquerque.
East Tabor Park.
East Tabor. Not West Tabor, East Tabor.
Walk away.
Anytime y'all say something kind of crazy, I like hold on, I gotta do the effect. But hey, no, let's get into the segment. Let's get into the segment, man. Hey, so we were supposed to be speaking about what was it, Tracy?
Okay.
I told you earlier.
So this is hip hop culture trending, feminization, or are they okay? So here's my question: are hip hop artists now? Are they pushing boundaries or are they pushing content? Is the way they're dressing for a reaction, or is that them being gender fluid?
What is gender fluidity?
It means you can cross over, like Prince or David Bowie, like any of the artists back in the day, right? Why are we hyper focused on it right now? Because is it because the genre of music, or because where we at right now in time?
Oh,
think about it. It's Prince, David Bowie, Mick Jagger.
But none of those are hip hop artists. So how does this tie into hip hop?
Now we're focused on it more, but is it because it's a hip hop artist and they're supposed to be more not gender? I mean, what do you think? We didn't question it before when it was Prince, but we're questioning it now because
who didn't question it before?
Well, I mean,
Prince was kind of, but Prince is a masculine man though.
Yeah,
he had all the fine chicks.
But he did.
Yeah.
He did do a lot of
high heels.
What about David Bowie?
But once you hit a specific high note, though, you got to question all the masculinity about a person.
Wow.
And I seen Prince hit some real high notes that made me question.
Hey, hold up, LXL.
This
gang.
is Prince.
Blouses.
This
Come on
Prince.
now.
Nah, bro.
All right, man, let's talk about Pac. Let's talk about Tupac. Before Tupac, I ain't never seen somebody hold on.
Before you jump to Tupac, because you already try to defile Prince's legacy. We got to clean that up.
Yeah.
Like I like how you try to shit on Prince and then you want to roll off real quick. I'm sorry.
In the morning he made us pancakes.
Okay. Foul on the play. We throwing a flag on that. Okay. Prince ain't never had a problem letting you know that he was a man. He could wear all the high heels he wanted. He did man stuff.
He pulled hot women. Yeah.
He sang the songs and got the panties wet and he put in the work. Yeah. There was Prince was not gender fluid. That's a bad example. He was not gender fluid. He identified as a man. He did everything as a man. Don't let the boots get you twisted.
All right, yeah.
Rick James.
We should look more like Boy George.
Oh well.
Okay, Boy George was gay though. So like that,
like that. I mean,
yeah.
And
Boy
his
George,
name was
George
Boy
Michael,
George.
like,
yeah.
That's a bad example because we already knew they were gay. So
and that's not gender fluidity. That's not gender fluidity.
That's not gender fluidity. That's not what that is.
It sets the way for it, though, is what I'm saying. Once you already got straight men who are sitting here and they blur the lines, you see something, you're like, is that gangster or is that like a little bit like feminine? And you see that and you're like, okay, but this person doesn't identify as gay or anything like that.
A$AP Rocky.
Blur these lines, and then after that, you got the next generation who come up. They looking at Prince and they're like, oh, so I could dress like that. And these are people who, I mean, come on now. Like when you're talking about kids, like as a kid, I say I grew up on Prince. So if I came up and Prince was my only definition of like a man, this was the macho man that I'm supposed to be looking up to. How you think I'd be dressing right now?
With the little fluffy shirt and the purple suits.
Hey, but you wouldn't be short on.
Look, I dig what LXL is saying in terms of the door being open. Now, in terms of like hip hop and whatnot, do you have artists who probably started off with sugar in their tank that was made to look like they was super, masculine to sell an image, and now they want to dial it back down, or individuals who are masculine but are being told to push an image? Because I mean, it's very clear hip hop was infiltrated a long time ago. It's just one big commercial. Right, what hip hop was meant to be and what has become is two separate things, right? And so now what you have is an agenda being pushed. There's one thing to deal with acceptance, which is you might be a man who likes other men. Okay, that's your business. We ain't even tripping on that, right? It's another thing when you push an agenda, which is now to make everybody see things and accept things the way you have them. There's people who just are not going to like your choices in life, and they don't have to. Right? They don't have to look like you. They don't have to sing praises, upon you for what you choose to do. They just need to go ahead and get up out your way and let you live your life the way you choose, and they can live their life the way they choose. What they want us to do is to be like, oh no, you should put on a dress, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that. No, you ain't getting that. And what they think is if you have the hyper masculine image that hip hop presents, the men that are willing to go out there, sell poison, kill each other, and go to prison. And if you can take those, because those are the people that society looks up to. If you could take those individuals and slap a dress on them and make it look cool, then you can slap a dress on anybody.
Hey, they're horrible with that in the movie industry. It seems like it's worse than what's projected in hip hop. Like they want to throw a dress on a masculine black man like Martin Lawrence or things like that, and the Medias and stuff. Then you get Chappelle's and people like that are like, nah, man, I'd rather just have you call me bankrupt. I'm gonna go to Africa. So I mean, it's just I think hip hop is actually coming to that point right now, and that's why we don't have all these chart toppers or we're not in the 100s and stuff, because people are sitting back making LXL music, and all of these corporations, companies, they don't want to push that. They don't want us to have love and understanding.
Right. Hey, hold on. Actually, 56. Actually, 56.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Come on, because I started it and they stopped me.
What did he
say?
I
have to stop you right quick to address the Prince issue. I'm down with talking about Pac, because if y'all saw an early interview, Pac was feminine. You was feminine? Yeah.
His eyelashes was really nice, dog.
How you notice that? Anyway, look, he in an interview, an early interview while he was still on the East Coast, was super feminine. I mean, the way he moved his hands, like the way he was like popping his hands against it. I'm thinking like, I had to take a second look. Like there was no thug in that. Now that he was feminine, that don't mean he was gay.
Right.
There's a lot of effeminate men, and we can't get that twisted.
Huge difference.
It's significant because there's a lot of masculine men that are gay, and homosexuality is not gender fluidity. I mean, there are men who are gay. That doesn't mean that they wear dresses. That just means that they're attracted to other men. It doesn't mean that they're feminine. Like if I was a gay man, I'd be pissed off with somebody to associate my sexual preference for somebody else's gender identities. Two separate things.
Hey.
So
I think, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say at one point, just for clarification, right? Like, how do y'all feel about? Because I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't always normal for like men to have like 2 ears pierced and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's something that's super normal to me, though. You know what I'm saying? Men have 2 ears pierced, but regardless of it's like men can wear studs, men can wear hoop earrings, everything like that. Boom. Like, how do y'all feel about like that?
What men wear?
It's kind of what you guys are talking about. Like,
I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Well, at the time, though, it was
Back in the day, there was
the 80s. The 80s, it was
not
there was
okay.
it was a civilization. Yeah, go ahead, Tracy. I'm sorry.
Right. No, yeah, you're right, Lionel. No, back in the day, that it basically identified you as being most likely gay if you had both your ears pierced back when we were growing up. But nowadays, it's not like that. There's no stigma to that. It actually is a thing. People are doing it. It's attractive. I don't doing it.
I think it depends. It's a cultural thing because in other countries, men did have piercings in both ears. Africa, Central and South America, natives, indigenous peoples in other areas, and it wasn't significant or indicative of sexual preference or anything of that nature. Right? That was something that we made up over here based on the culture that we grew up in, and that's about perception. But today, men walking around dressed like women and speaking to it's my cousin Harry. Big shout out to my cousin Harry. But he made a statement: do what you want to stay out of my daughter's bathroom. Right? That's not about perception. And man, I don't care what you think you are. You got the plumbing of another man. You don't deserve to be in bathrooms with young ladies who don't have that plumbing and are not comfortable being in your presence. It's called respect.
Right. Or in the Olympics, fighting against a woman because you say you're a woman, but this man over here looking like China beating the heck out of a woman, and he win the competition because he identified. Right. I'm with you, Breezy. I'm with you.
And that to me is talking about the issue is whether or not hip hop is pushing a feminization trend. We see that it's getting into the genre, and we know that's not what this genre is, and they want us to be okay with it. And I think it's okay to say I'm not okay with that. I think it's okay to say that when you push an image, right, because you want to make that popular, right, that you're using a genre in which, you know what I mean, like you don't even respect the people within that genre. And what I'm talking about is all of us. That the whole, putting a strong man in a dress. It wasn't just black folks. I mean, look at Robin Williams, right? Look at Tu Wong Fu.
Good point though, man. Because you know what, you never hear about reports about women having trouble using the restrooms. You know what I'm saying?
Men's restrooms, yeah.
Right. Because they're not trying to.
Actually,
come on, Tracy.
I can speak on this because
go ahead, woman.
I go in the bathroom real fast, and those lines for women are freaking ridiculous. I'm not even gonna lie. I will pee in a man's bathroom, and I have no problem. I'll put my blinders on. I don't care. And I apologize when I go in because I know it's offensive. But guess what? That line is shorter. I can't always hold it.
I mean, that's different.
That's so gangster. That's so gangster.
What I'm talking about, though.
Hey, look, if she walked in, I'd be like, okay, hold up. No, go ahead. Do what you gotta do.
I try to be respectful.
As far as,
I go in, I do my business, I get out. I'm like,
I understand that, but that's different, though. I mean, that's different. That's different from a man trying to use a woman.
We almost got into a fight.
Hold on, Tracy. That's different from a man trying to use a woman's bathroom because he asserts himself as a woman. I don't never really see women who assert themselves as men trying to use. I never heard any stories about that.
That's true. Mine's out of necessity. I'm like, I have to go. I can't wait in that long line.
Tracy didn't say she walked up to the urinal like, hey, y'all see the score? Like, bruh.
So there's a question.
Hey, Tracy,
Crystal,
take that bass out your voice.
Yeah.
Crystal just asked, but why is it different?
I saw that.
And here's the thing. And I Crystal, I appreciate you asking this question. Why is it different? I think, and here's my opinion, Crystal, and I apologize. I'm probably going to be a bit abrasive when I express this opinion. I don't mean any disrespect, but it is different, right? It's different because when a woman comes into a man's bathroom, she's taking a risk that she's willing to accept for herself. And most men inherently are going to protect her with regard to not stepping in their space. And if it's a crowded male's bathroom, it's probably the safest, because while there might be one pervert in there, he's going to be surrounded by a whole lot of straight dudes that'll straighten his shit out if he does the wrong thing. When it comes to a man going into a woman's bathroom, those women in there aren't accepting that. They're not okay with that. It's that man taking it upon himself to step in there. And we are the stronger gender. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care about people's ideas of gender roles, right? Physiologically, biologically, we are different. Men are stronger. We present the greater threat. And I'm gonna tell you, I've never heard anybody say, if some little girl goes into, the guy's bathroom, I'm gonna beat her up. But there's plenty of men that say, if some dude goes into the bathroom that my daughter uses, I'm gonna beat his ass. Yep. So even if nobody else thinks it's different, we men think it's different, and we're willing to take action for it. That's the difference.
Cap, too much cap.
She agrees, Breeze. She agrees.
But the thing is, though, because what I was getting at is that I feel like when you blur those lines, especially at like a young age, or like even when you start to do that, and it's always something little, you know what I'm saying? It's always something little. Boom. We normalize getting ears pierced and everything like that, and then you give it inch, and then you kind of just fall down this rabbit hole. And you could almost say that the feminization of like men over time and everything, and portraying men in feminine ways, kind of led us in a slippery slope to where we're at right now, where you got people trying to use the other bathroom and everything, and it's these safety issues, and now you have men trying to fight women in the MMA and everything like that. And it's all like a real slippery slope and everything. And it's really crazy because all of it really kind of boils down to like a trend. If you ask me, I feel like when you portray it as boom, you're in hip hop, this is your character, right? Then you start to see it in movies. And I feel like everything tries to imitate movies, fantasy, or whatever. So now you start to see it in movies. Now certain things become normalized. One thing that I learned in movies, like especially since like the whole LGBTQ thing, I realized that a lot of Black people get portrayed as like the gay roles. Like, you know what I'm saying? I realized that like it's overly like Black people. So then I'm starting to realize like, okay, why is it that? Why is it Black people? Then you got to realize, dang, on the internet, a lot of Black people are seen as the trendsetters. You know what I'm saying? Boom. If you want to normalize something, or if you want to like catch people, you always had to have like the Black vote. That's why presidents market the way that they do. That's why, you know what I'm saying, if a president wants to win, they don't just appeal to one race, they appeal to Black people. And then you start to see this slippery slope. Okay, what does that do? That normalize people. Now we start to make excuses. That's how we end up here and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've always noticed it, and I've always really asked why, but it was always like super confusing to me until all of a sudden it just made sense. All you got to do is show it, and then the next generation is going to see it as normal. And then from there, they're going to act on it, and they're going to act on it very heavily. Then the next generation is going to see that as even more normal. Then they're going to add their own flair onto it. So you got to see how it's a slippery slope. And if the older generations is telling me that Tupac was the most gangster dude to who was walking the earth at that time, I'm gonna look at everything that Tupac did. I'm gonna say, dang, that was gangster. Tying that bandana in the front was gangster. Rolling up your shirt so that we could see your belly tats was gangster. Doing like all this that he was doing in the interview, I'm not gonna see it as okay, maybe that was feminine. I'm gonna just look at it as it was gangster. I'm 6 years old. Now I'm coming up doing that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I got both my ears pierced and stuff like that too. I would never have thought that the older generations looked at it like that. You know what I'm saying?
But you stand in your masculinity though.
I stand in my masculinity.
I don't see anything femininity about LXL Reyes.
But then you gotta look at it like they say, boom, they say that when you growing up, you're supposed to go to the barbershop. You're supposed to get a haircut. You know what I'm saying?
Not necessarily. I mean, that's not what you want to do. But that having a haircut has nothing to do with your masculinity. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that wants to promote that ideology, they're incorrect, because you know what I'm saying. It's based on what's in your soul and how you move as a man. You know what I mean? So
it really is.
What I was gonna do, I was gonna run a record. You know what I'm saying? Because we're trying to stay on our schedule right now.
Mike been patient.
But no, go ahead, Mike Jens, and then we're gonna roll into a segment.
One thing, because there was a comment brought up. It was a question by Crystal. But aren't there women in hip hop too? And I just want to address that for anybody who might have missed the point of all of this. We're not saying that hip hop is anti-feminine or needs to be anti-feminine. There's a difference between feminine presence in hip hop, because hip hop was built on some dope ass feminine people. You know what I'm saying? We were talking about this the other night in our meeting. MC Light, you know what I'm saying? Moni Love, Queen Latifah, you know what I'm saying? Like some of the goats, you know what I'm saying? Feminine. It's not about, there's a difference between women in hip hop and the idea of, is the culture pushing or trending femininity in a masculine environment? Are people pushing a narrative to be cool, or are they pushing a narrative because that's the way that they were raised? I think that's where we were kind of debating. I just wanted to, bring attention to that.
To tap in right quick on what you said there, feminization means that you're converting something that's not otherwise feminine to become feminine. So, saying that there's women in hip hop does not mean that you're feminizing hip hop, right? You're not changing anything. It's just, it's hip hop is diverse, right?
Yes.
But now when you start to take things that are not otherwise looked at as feminine and make them feminine, i.e. male rappers in hip hop wearing dresses or, promoting certain feminine highlights. And we're not talking about things that are simply cultural, like getting an earring doesn't mean that you're feminine. It's a cultural thing, because anywhere else it's different. Wearing dresses is different. Even when you go to Scotland, don't get that twisted. Don't tell some Scottish dude he's wearing a dress. You will get the shit knocked out of him. He's wearing a kilt, and it's very masculine over there, right?
Oh yeah.
So when we say that a person is wearing, a man is wearing a dress, he is wearing an outfit that is made specifically for women, not for men.
Hey, but you see how they flip it up, like LXL said, like Conway the Machine was sitting there wearing the kilt, I forget if it's Balenciaga or some Celine, but whatever kind of kilt, and everybody like, he wearing a dress this, and then feminine this and that. So I mean, it's all that directive that media is going to take to keep us in that buck, to use us.
If he's wearing a kilt, I would say that anybody who's dissecting that the wrong way, they're uneducated. That's what
exactly.
I would say.
That's cultural ignorance.
American.
It's not, but no, it's cultural ignorance, because I'm not even call that being American. America here, we understand the difference between a kilt and a dress. Some people are just ignorant because of their own ignorance, and to mislabel that is not, that doesn't mean that they're feminizing anything. It just means some people need to go back to school. Now, when you see Busta Rhymes step out, big old 2+ 300-pound man, and he's wearing a full-on red dress, there's no confusing that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we've seen that this transition
Kid Cudi.
Plus, the way that they move, the way those individuals move, is a little.
That's a no.
Yeah, and I would even say that to even piggyback off of what y'all saying for Crystal, like we could even flip this whole conversation, and we could even say, does hip hop force women to exercise more masculine roles and act more masculine?
Let's go.
That's a whole nother comment, because I was there with you, LXL, and that, but I know that we're on the times.
Of course.
So you know what I'm saying?
Back.
Like, that's the one thing. But I was thinking the exact same thing, and I was just like,
y'all seen Set It Off?
Yes,
Queen Latifah was a gangster.
But you know what? Here's my
she
opinion
presented
on
herself
that.
as a dyke.
But I mean, she is gay. But
hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. I got before we go any further, I gotta walk that back, because I need you to retake that statement up.
Yep.
And she presented herself as my bad. The word usage. Got you.
Yep.
Wait a minute.
Hey, give me a punch. No, you give me a punch for that one. That's just as bad as the N-word. Come on, light me up.
And he said,
light me up.
The bad.
That's okay. You acknowledge that wasn't an appropriate word. So there you go. We're good.
He still caught a single to the dome.
Standard.
Every Thursday night, the Midi Lab Show.
Good catch on that one, 18. Good catch. Yes. Hey, real quick, two things. Long hair is not necessarily feminine. All right, go to Jamaica and tell them that, and see if you make it off that island.
Hey,
tell me that.
The other thing,
fact.
Exactly.
Tell people in the thread, LXL, bro. You know
that's
what I'm
not
saying? Like,
long hair is not feminine. Like, men can have long hair. I don't see that as being feminine. Now, bringing up scriptures though, that's a different topic. I want to throw something out there. The Bible says, "Man shall not wear that which pertaineth to a female," and vice versa. Right? We understand it's not the same women can do certain things in certain areas and maintain their femininity. Like when you use things like Set It Off or hip hop, those ladies are not projecting the male image simply for the sake of trying to take the place of a man. They're projecting the image of survival, right? And a lot of times women have to step up into that role, especially within our society. It doesn't mean they've given up their feminine side, but on the other hand, I'm gonna say it is different. A man putting on a dress is not a means of survival, bro. You ain't bringing that to me, right? You running around, you know, being feminine, not for the sake of the fact that you have effeminate qualities, but because you're trying to cast an image. That is a whole separate thing. And we have a responsibility and a duty to set a trend. If we don't like seeing our women that way, then maybe we should make an environment conducive to them being feminine and not being taken advantage of.
Hey,
well said, bro. Well said, bro.
Hey, I would like to point out the comment right now, though.
There's no
somebody
way.
in this thread or somebody in this group called that.
What's the score?
30 to 27.
It ain't free. The game is to be sold and never told. It ain't free. The coke and bacon sodas on the stove. It ain't free. Too many homies fighting for their soul. It ain't free. Nah, it ain't free. Nah, it ain't free. The game is to be sold and never told. It ain't free. The coke and bacon sodas on the stove. It ain't free. Too many homies fighting for their soul. It ain't free. Nah, it ain't free. Nah, it ain't free. They creeping in and watching how we roll. They snatch us up while ours is hella low. We either in a cage or on parole. The ladies stretched out or on a stroll. Visitation spend their night.
Every Thursday night, the Midi Lab Show.
The season's dry and commissaries low. The pressure's up and homies about to blow. The word is up and yours about to go. Mama's crying, says she wants you to be home. The letters came, they messing with your dough. If you had it, you be reaching for your pro. Been released, now you sliding on the blow. You clicking, but you standing all alone. The block is hot, you standing hella strong. Violation, factor quick, hella slow. It ain't free. The game is to be sold and never told. It ain't free. The coke and bacon sodas on the stove. It ain't free. Too many homies fighting for their soul. It ain't free. Nah, it ain't free. Nah, it ain't free. The game is to be sold and never told. It ain't free. The coke and bacon sodas on the stove. It ain't free. Too many homies fighting for their soul. It ain't free. Nah, it ain't free. Nah, it ain't free.
My ears are to the streets, I keep the code. Nobody takes my chain, it's OT Joe. My Tommy Hill holding up the tone. May fold your homie, leave him on the pole. Math and science all over the stove. Baking soda, water, and the cold. I used to post up shop next to the stove. And everything I have is gotta go. I'm all about my funds, Al Capone. Grab a by the cunt, Donald Trump. Take what I want, won't leave a crumb. Finesse it on the 2 and the 1. My face is golden kissed by the sun. The bulls I'm shooting, homie, weigh a ton. Nobody ever taught me how to come. 100 rounds with cold, they fuck a drum.
The game is to be sold and never told. The coke and bacon sodas on the stove.
Every Thursday night, the Midi Lab Show.
Nah, it ain't free. Nah, it ain't free. The game is to be sold and never told. The coke and bacon sodas on the stove. Too many homies fighting for their soul. Nah, it ain't free. Nah,
so Uncle Sam's the one you see. Got these shackles on your feet. Say you wanna break the chains, then you gon' have to eat the feet. Say we bottom of the totem, but we thrive in Shit's Creek. 13 took the hood's testosterone and put us on the brink. Creating barrels for the crabs, so to the bottom they'll sink. Hitting me against my brother, man, the fuck these suckers think. Zanny's activists and ambience would keep a nigga sleep. I blow this shit out of proportion, ain't no keeping it discreet. Deceit and fiction's the deception, but we rising to the peak. Though it's steep and filled with obstacles, the path that isn't bleak. Though we came from water whipping, drop the foe and let it sink. Looking thirsty, need a drink. Chicken noodle for the soul. Take a bowl, I break the mold. You origami, how you fold. Check the way a nigga drip. Entrepreneur Negro so glow. Spit, sign and make you fresh. Yeah, nigga wax the flow. Now I flow upon me, bro. Leave you in the undertow. It ain't free.
The game is to be sold and never told.
It ain't free.
The coke and bacon sodas on the stove.
It ain't free.
Too many homies fighting for their soul.
It ain't free.
Nah,
it ain't free.
Nah,
it ain't free.
The game is to be sold and never told.
It ain't free.
got that shit that flood the streets. You know I got that. Ducking low, you know I'm dodging heat. Dodging what? If it ain't heaven, there's no other place I'd rather be. Oh God. Can I have a peek inside? I got the key. No shirt to whip outside, ain't got no key. No key? Ooh, love it when she ride me to the beat. Knew you a nigga that's gon' hit it right and rub your feet. Right. I'm the man for the job, boy, have a seat. Say, look, bro, you the realest that I know. Oh God. You wanna cross that nigga, I swear that thing gon' blow. Oh God. Real niggas don't tell things that shouldn't be told. Oh God. Can I tell you something? The other day I fucked your hoe. Oh God. Yeah, you know the finest green where we roll. Oh God. By any means, I'm running to the green like Naruto. Oh God. Officer, oh yeah, with the shades, yeah, I don't know. But I thought you should know that, nah, bitch, it ain't free.
It ain't free.
It's a long ass song, but I love it though.
Yeah.
Hey, too breezy on the hook and the verse, bruh. 18 Rabbit, you know what I'm saying?
That was an 18 and
Jaguar.
Jag song. That was 18 and Jag. They felt sorry. They was like, yeah, I mean, you here? Why don't you, you know?
Stop it. Hey, first of all, you gonna take that bass out your voice, bro.
That's how it was.
Look,
Like,
we was sitting in there cooking, and A2 actually gave us the inspiration for the chorus.
Okay.
Me and 18, we was on a whole nother route on the chorus. We got a concept and started to write. And then Breezy came in with that A2 action, you know what I'm saying? Just full of life. Yeah, hey, it ain't free. Because it was like, it ain't free.
There you go. We got the song.
It was what it was, man.
Oh.
Nah, they got me. So what it was, you know. I think it was no, it's all good. It was the setup. You know what I mean? It was the setup. 18 was like slide. I was like, okay, bet. I come in there. They already got it all keyed up. I'm like, oh, hey, what's going on, fellas? They're like, oh, nothing, just over here, just working on a little music, buddy. Right? The okie doke. I'm telling you, they had me hook, line, and sinker. Yeah. He's like, check this out. I couldn't help it.
Wait. I'm gonna go back. Let's rewind. So we in there, and my son, the one that's on the last verse, you know what I'm saying, XP, he was like, you know, let's take this beat and woo. I said, man, this beat ain't free, bro. You know what I'm saying? And so then when A2 Breezy came over, you know what I'm saying, we started making a hook, and then me and A2 Breezy started going in and out. You know what I'm saying? One line, like how we used to do when we was kids. You know what I'm saying? Church. And you know what I mean? That's how it just came about. You know what I'm saying? It ain't free. You know what I'm saying? The game is to be sold or not.
Never told. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't free.
The Coke and baking sodas on the stove. That's the setup. You see that? He knew it was, as soon as he dropped that, it ain't free. It just, he was looking at Jag like, got him. Got him.
Hey, you know what though? I'm gonna be honest. I feel like you had that one coming, man. That was called karma, sir. It's called karma. You know why? I'm gonna tell you why. You, what you mean? You gonna get behind you, like somebody behind you. You know, hey man, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you looking for somebody, Chalk is the one behind you. He over your shoulder, man. You know what I'm saying? He your angel right now. Because y'all set me up, bruh. Y'all set me up. Y'all set me up.
That might happen.
Because I wrote a hook and I thought y'all were gonna go back and forth on the hook, and y'all were like, no, you're doing the hook, and I'm like, what you mean I'm doing the hook, man? You wrote the hook, and I'm like, yeah, but I wrote for y'all to do. No, you wrote for
we were at the studio too. We was like, oh no, you doing this hook? Yeah.
You got bamboozled now, Mike. See, he said that was your karma.
We was like, hey Mike, do that. Hey, Mike was like, no, the hook. This is my life, and he ran through the hook. We was like, okay, now go up in there and hit it real quick. What? Yeah, you got this. Go ahead.
Hey, bro, my face ain't never been that white in my life. I was like,
I'm gonna do what? I'm on the boards. Hey, but shout out, last piece of that, shout out Ellsworth, you know what I'm saying? Because he allowed us to bring that song to Vision, because as they're talking about it ain't free, we took the beat off the internet and it could be flagged at any time. Yeah, but we sent it to L. He took the vocals out, and that beat brought to you truly by yours truly, Ellsworth. So my man gave it up to the ones and
that
twos.
that beat woke it up. That's a
Beat,
real
oh
fair,
my
that's a real West Side Fairfield beat right there, homie.
Yeah, straight up.
That's a real one.
Fairfield beat.
That's a banger.
No, that's East Side Fairfield hook.
Because everything that we trying to do on the show, we trying to make sure that it's our content, so that we don't have to. We already got a strike on the channel. It's all good because it falls off, and at the end of this month, it's all good. Nah, bro, it's cool. It's a learning experience for all of us. So, but at the end of the day, like, yeah, that was I spent a whole Saturday working on that track. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
thank you.
I love that song, man. I love that.
No, it give me when I'm in the gym, man, because I'm eating right now because I can only eat like certain things right now because I'm on an intermittent fast. You know what I'm saying? But like when I'm in the gym, man, that's the go-to right there. You know what I'm saying? And I know everybody on the song, so it's dope. Go ahead, Mike G.
I got two things, man. Number one, why don't I have a copy of that song? That's number one.
I'll send it to you tonight, bro.
You know what? You can answer that. I'll take my answers off the air, sir. Number two, I'm on an intermittent fast also.
Are you? Congratulations, bro. That's dope, man.
I only drink bourbon during the Midi Lab.
That's crazy.
There it is. It is.
Hey,
Mike,
bro. We on the same height, bro. Twin theory for real. You feel me?
Mike, I don't even have a copy of that song.
Oh,
and I'm on it.
Thursday nights.
No, I'll send it. I'll send it to y'all so y'all can listen.
You know what, man? Breezy. I bet you don't have to wait as long to get this song as you had to get the song with me, you, and Choctaw.
Oh, that one. That was definitely. What do they call it when you wait a long time for vintage? That was vintage. Yes.
Wow.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm still to ask Mike something though, but bro, hold on.
Oh yeah, was it about? Yeah.
Oh,
this crazy.
You don't understand. I asked something.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I like the bass in that voice.
Yeah.
Girl, you the best thing in my whole life. Got me looking at the world with my soul right. I ain't never felt love, you so right. Yeah, you the best thing, you the best thing. You the best thing.
Who is that?
You came in my life like a sunrise. Warm heart, soft laugh, brown eyes. I was broken, you hear what I don't say. Stay solid with me even on my off days. You the calm in the middle of my chaos. You the win every time I'm taking those losses. Ain't no question, girl, you my blessing. Got me thanking God every second. You my peace, you my home, you my good vibe. You the reason why I walk with a new pride. Every moment with you feels 10 times. You turn my whole dark world to a bright. You the type people pray for late night. Loyal, real, everything I need in life. Ain't no doubt from the start to the ending. Girl, you my best thing, no pretending, yeah, you the best thing, you the best thing. You the best thing, yes thing. Yeah, you the best thing, you the best thing. You the best thing, yes thing.
Okay.
Hey, apologies,
on my shirt,
Mike.
right?
Hey, apologies, Mike.
right?
But with all the bass in my voice, I'm gonna need a copy of that for next date night.
It's not done yet.
Hold up, I need to bump that during my next date night.
It's not done yet because LXL hasn't added his verse. You know what I'm saying? Because LXL's verse is crazy. LXL's verse is so dope. It's like the other end of the spectrum. It's so fucking awesome.
You saying it's gonna help my date night even more?
Oh my.
Can I step in?
No, not yet. I want y'all to know there will be a vocal featured in the background that the world has not heard yet on record.
Yeah.
Is that Adele?
I cannot
go.
confirm nor deny.
Hey, wait a minute. I just want to know. Should I scrap it? Because that the beat.
Don't scrap it. Leave it right.
Listen. No.
Go with it.
Hey, we got a bad habit of leaving good food on the table. Okay. The last time LXL dropped a verse, we just totally abandoned everybody else's verses that he put their hard work and energy into, and neither one of them made it to the surface. Okay. So I got to say something.
That's
right. I got to say something because I'm a real West Side Midi City Negro. Real West Side Midi City.
Just take the bass
you
out while you
East
say
Side?
it, though. I'm scared.
East
I'm
Side.
scared.
I think
No,
the bass needs to come down.
18. Hold on.
Let me I was just trying to make sure. Should I get rid of that, or you know what I'm saying, or just let LXL
Lionel,
go all the way?
Lionel, what's the first thing? Hold on, everybody, time out. Lionel, what's the first thing I ever taught you, sir?
No, don't put me on the spot like that.
No. What's the first thing I ever taught you about music?
I bet it was never scrap it.
Well, yeah.
Church.
Don't ever delete nothing, never, bro.
Not never. Hey, you know what? Because you asked a silly question. Ask again. Ask again.
But I'm saying, okay, I mean, I'm just saying, that's like when I heard that on here, I was just going because I was like trying to find stuff to make room on here, and that song came up, and I was like, oh damn, I ain't never heard this. Why I ain't never heard this? And then you know what I'm saying, and then I just stripped it, ran it through. You know what I'm saying?
Two-piece and a biscuit.
I wrote a whole song.
Two-piece and a biscuit.
There's a whole nother verse, but I didn't know it was LXL. So man, bro, we can make that whatever. That's cool.
Hey, that would be a quick. Because Mike know, but y'all, the rest of y'all don't know. But Mike knows. So
I know.
I mean, as long as I'm not stepping on the phone and being in the way, I don't want to do
that. Reyes, I'm gonna need you to take that bass out your voice with that, man.
My voice.
I don't know what you talking about. Like you don't know nothing.
Yeah, you listen. We got the.
Listen,
we got the bass
out your voice, boy.
Why don't you come over here and make me take that bass out my
the bass?
You said that far away over there in Michigan, Detroit, homie.
Yeah,
just because it's cold outside.
I'm ticking
far. Hold on. Where my phone at? Let me get book a flight.
Let me book a flight. Let me book a flight. So when you land in Detroit, I land in Albuquerque. And how about I book a? Yeah, how about we do that? And how about we swap places?
Yeah. Hold on, let's get into the segment.
Don't bring LXL.
Drop it.
She got the popcorn. Let's go, Trey.
He land in Detroit and I land in Albuquerque. I'm gonna call him and I'm be like, "Where you at?" He's like, "I'm in Detroit." I'm gonna be like, "Hey, I'm in Albuquerque."
She was what you
said.
Hey,
wait a minute. Because before we get any further, because you know what I'm saying, we're gonna use the rest of the time. But because I got to give props to the people that I should have played that with Mike G beat. You know what I'm saying? But let me just play this, man. This is for the people that, you know what I'm saying, for the people that bought, you know what I'm saying, I went to baymerica.com, you know what I'm saying, and actually purchased something in the last week and for the last 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to just put a post up for everybody so everybody can see it, you know what I'm saying? Thank you, you know what I mean? And we're going to play the Mike G beat again. Here we go.
Girl, you the best thing in my whole life. Got me looking at the world with my soul right. I ain't never felt love in my soul right. Yeah, you the best thing, you the best thing. You the best thing, you came in my life like a sunrise. Warm heart, soft laugh, brown eyes. I was broken, you hear what I don't say. Stay solid with me even on my off days. You the calm in the middle of my chaos. You the win every time I'm taking those losses. Ain't no question, girl, you my blessing. Got me thanking God every second. You my peace, you my home, you my good vibe. You the reason why I walk with a new pride. Every moment with you feel 10 times. You turn my whole dark world to a bright. You the type people pray for late night. Loyal, real, everything I need in life. Ain't no doubt from the start to the ending. Girl, you my best thing, no pretending, yeah, you the best thing, you the best thing. You the best thing, yes thing. Yeah, you the best thing, you the best thing. You the best thing, yes thing.
I want y'all to know this might be the best shit I've ever done, man. might be the best shit I've ever done. I was like,
that beat is crazy, bro.
The
know
best
what I'm saying?
thing?
The best thing, That's why I went with that. Wait till y'all hear the hook, though. Wait till y'all hear the hook, and wait till y'all hear somebody who shall not be named currently, who's not even done my background vocals yet. Wait till y'all hear the harmonies on this shit. Gonna be, but like I was over here like,
yeah, that's crazy. I can't wait to
saying?
hear
Like,
it. All that I had was what was loaded in here on StreamYard, and then I stripped it, and I was like, let me write to this. So I put the pen to it, and I just wrote to it because it was just inspiring. You know what I mean? So,
my genius. I don't want to make this about me, but what about me, man? Where my
I got you. Did you get the one I sent for Joy though?
When is
I
it
got
gonna be
you.
my turn?
No, but did you get the one I sent for Joy?
Hey, stop acting like Jag 18. Why you got that Jag energy, bro? Stop it.
When is it gonna be my turn?
He said, "Take your bass out the voice."
Did you hear the one for? I just want to know, did Joy get her beat, man?
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear that shit because I sent Joy a beat too. I sent Joy a beat.
I didn't get the one from. I didn't get my G. Where you sent it to? I got the one from L.
I sent it to your email, sir, and I texted you.
Yahoo?
I texted you.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll check it. I didn't see it.
I texted you, and you even replied. Hold on. Now, you know what? I'll tell you what.
Man, I might have been drinking, man.
You might have been. Let's move on to the next segment, and I'm gonna text you again, sir.
Hey, so A2 Breezy is in charge of segment 2. A2 Breezy, I wasn't sure if you were able to look at the stable and see the clips. I'm sorry. I didn't tell you, you know what I'm saying? So I guess I'll just run a clip, you know what I'm saying? And then
I can see him. I don't know if you can hear me.
No.
You hear me?
Oh, yeah, I hear you.
No,
bro.
we can't hear you.
I hear you.
Shit, my bad, bro. Mouth runneth over. You ain't got to cut that out of the clip, though.
I see a scat pack at the red light right now. Should I race his ass or what?
Man, if you're feeling froggy, jump. But Scat Pack's got that Hellcat heart. They'll smoke anything, Tesla-wise. Unless you on ludicrous mode, nah, better not. Better cops love Bakersfield Sundays. Let dude flex, and you just flex back with a quick 6-7 out the window.
6'7". I just blipped right on that highway. What you know about that right there, Sal?
Oh, you nasty. Blitzing past a Scat Pack in a Tesla? That's 6'7" with a side of fuck yo Hemi, that's what that is. Bet he looked back like, did that nigga just warp speed? Son, you ain't no turbo lag in your lane.
Ain't no way you just said nigga. And I'm putting this on Instagram. That's so crazy.
That's A2 AI.
I knew it was going to get to this point. I knew he was going to have a conversation. Can the AI say the N-word? I knew he was going to have this conversation one day. I just ain't think it was going to be so soon.
My bad. No, that wasn't the clip. I pressed the wrong button.
My AI,
that was beautiful though.
He hit the wrong button.
I hit the wrong clip.
It's a reason for everything, though.
My bad. Hey, too. My bad, bro.
Hey, that was awesome, though.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, my AI be like, hey, what's up, 18? I know you like it when I call you that.
Every Thursday night, the Midi Lab Show.
My bad.
I'm not gonna lie, I was really confused.
Yeah, my bad.
I was amused but confused.
That's my.
She couldn't even grab the popcorn.
My bad.
I had to check my AI the other day. I ain't gonna lie, I had to press my AI. I had to press ChatGPT because every time I asked ChatGPT to look up an item for me, like a retail item, it always give me the budget options. I had to check them the other day. I said, stop trying to find stuff on a budget for me. Man.
Right, stop pocket watching.
One time.
I want what I want.
AI just wants you to live within your means that it wants you to live in.
I ain't asked for budget cameras, bro. I asked for a camera.
Stop checking my pocket.
Some budget-friendly options for a camera. So stop doing that.
And see, and that's why I subscribe to Copilot.
Oh,
I am a Copilot user. You should
Copilot's good. We have it at work. It connects with Microsoft. It's awesome.
Copilot is weak. I'm sorry. I don't like Copilot. Copilot hell
You don't know how to You just don't know how to prompt management Copilot. That's all.
You know what?
Yes,
You
I
know
do.
what?
Yes, I do. Don't tell you that.
No,
No,
you know what?
No, you don't.
You know what?
I'm
You don't
probably,
have
bro.
to
I'm.
give Copilot.
Hey. Hold on. Before
18.
you
No,
say
hold
that.
on, L. 18.
No.
No, before you go.
Look, no.
Before you go.
Hey, that is all AI right there, boy.
Yes.
That's not what's it called
That's prompt management. What are you talking about?
That's prompt management, but man, you don't have to prompt management Copilot. That's what I'm saying.
I
You
don't
prompt
mess with
management
Copilot.
Chat GPT 3,
Chat
4,
GPT.
5.
Chat GPT, baby. Yeah.
GPT.
I
Three,
recorded
four,
for
five.
background.
Hey.
They hung me off a building.
What mic?
Chat GPT, man.
That was me.
18.
Go
you know
ahead,
what,
Mike.
man? The only
5.1.
thing, man, the only thing I need is for L to take the bass out of his voice right now. That's
Take
all
the
I
bass
need.
out your voice, L.
Man, why y'all? Man, stop
Every
it.
Thursday night, the Midi Lab Show.
All right, come on, man.
Yeah.
Let's get into
Take the
this,
bass
man.
out your
Hey,
voice.
I'm
Come on.
about to play. I'm about to play
Like
the
a real clip.
We about to rob
play-
this last clip because this is a good conversation. We about to be talking about this for about 15 minutes.
Here we go.
Demons love depression, but they hate joy and happiness. It really wasn't the music. The music put the man in an emotional state, and when he got in that state, the demon could not handle that emotional state, because one of the things that you have to understand about the demonic kingdom, they cannot deal with love, they cannot deal with hope, they cannot deal with happiness, and they cannot deal with joy. The Bible says when it comes to depression, it says joy will drive it away. So if a man can play music and it puts a man in an emotional state for a demon to leave, it's called the law of opposites. You can play music and it puts you in an emotional state for a demon to come into your life. So there are a lot of people that have problems didn't even know it came from the music. Whoever you listen to, what they're doing in their personal life is being driven into your soul, including Christian music, because some Christian music is raggedy. This lets you know that demons love depression, but they hate joy and happiness. It really music. 1 Samuel 16:23. I always give you scripture for everything. Demons love depression, but they hate joy and happiness. Music. 1 Samuel 16:23. I always give you scripture for everything. Whenever the tormenting demons love depression.
What happened?
I don't know.
Another clip.
Yeah.
Right.
The second clip was actually the first clip because in the
Music.
Oh, okay,
1 Samuel 16:23. I always give you scripture for everything. Whenever the tormenting spirit from God troubled Saul, David would play the harp. Then Saul would feel better, and the tormenting spirit would go away. I always say this: music is the only thing that allows words to enter you without your permission. You will tolerate the filthy language because the music and the hook and the instrumentals are so pleasing to your emotions. You are willing to listen to vomit and trash and corrupt your soul, and even listen to it while your kids are in the car. But you take all of these lyrics with all of this filthy music out here. It's not even music. It's just trash. It's not even trash. It's beyond vomit. You take all of those lyrics with all of this ungodly music and you put it in a book, and no kid will read the book. But they're willing to listen to those corruptible words. Why? Because of the music. And watch this. This man, David, he just played instrumentals, and it put the king in an emotional state. And when he got in that emotional state, the demon could not stand that emotional state and left. This lets you know that demons love depression, but they hate joy and happiness.
I feel that this video was all AI that A2 Breezy made. It was his preaching, and he put it in an AI. It didn't look like that was dude's real voice. He put it in the AI form and then released that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't got no argument against it. I'm just saying that video wasn't real because it was made by A2 Breezy.
It looked like A2 Breezy without shaving.
It was A2 Breezy without shaved head.
That's me in
no
about 10 more years.
I would say 20, sir. I would say 20. You're not that old yet, sir. That means I'm not that old yet.
Right.
Sir.
Yeah.
Man, if y'all don't shut up, y'all damn near 50. If y'all don't shut the hell up.
Man, that dude damn near 70, bro. What you talking about?
Man,
Hey, Trace, what was you about to say?
I was gonna say You know, I grew up with church, everything. Mike knows we're the same family, whatever. But I'm not as spiritual as I was when I was being raised, right? But what he said, it kind of struck a nerve because he does have a point. Why are we listening to the music that has all these things in it with like hate, you know, bad words, and we're okay with it around our children? But I think he had a point. Like, if it wasn't a book, would we read it? But also, is it here? I'm going to add another layer to that because, yeah, we listen to it because it has the music, but also, is it what we're being influenced with? Because the media, culture, all that, right? Because it's popular. So, is it just the music, or is it everything surrounding that is putting it in that perspective for us to want it? And then we accept it as it's okay because it's a social norm. So we're going to let our kids listen to it, you know, all that kind of stuff. And we don't think twice about it. But if it was in a book, would we let our children read that book?
So
the layers.
Yeah. So the Bible says, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks, and that the power of life and death resides in the tongue, and those who love it shall eat of its fruit. It speaks volumes about the words that are said and where they come from, and then the effect of those words once they're spoken. Right. So when we talk about where does it come from? Well, it comes from within. Like James says, where do wars come from? Do wars not come from your desires within you, that war within your members? Right. Things that you don't have, but you want, but you don't have them because you don't ask. And when you do ask, you don't receive, because if you receive them, you'll spend them amiss, right? On your lustful pleasures. So all these things come from inside. Right. And ultimately, like the question was, is hip hop, is it, you know, we say it's a vibe. Does that mean it's spiritual? Because anything that has vibration has influence.
Right.
Right. If it has vibration, it has influence. Vibration comes from energy. Energy is spiritual. It has to derive somewhere. So if we're saying that there is energy within the music, where does that energy derive from? It's from the lyrics and from the desire or the influence that created that song. So what he's in fact saying is the Bible proves that certain types of music will awaken certain types of spirits. Some
I
good
agree with
and
you.
some
I agree
bad.
with you, and I disagree with you. I
Okay.
agree with you with the lyrics, right?
Mhm,
Because the lyrics, let me tell you what, words are more powerful than what people think. You know what I'm saying? If you keep saying negative stuff to any object, it doesn't matter if it's a glass of water or if it's a person, it's going to collect that negative energy and build negative vibes, right? And then, but on the second nature, is hip hop spiritual? I don't think that is spiritual. I do think that it has frequencies, you know what I'm saying, that influence people even more in different ways, but I don't think it's spiritual because it has nothing to do with a Holy Ghost or uh, uh, anything that is spiritually elevating. It is if anything, the energy would be more of a demonic thing, and that's my argument, I guess.
Well,
LXL, go ahead
yeah.
first.
I mean, yeah, because I would even say that even if its roots is in demonic, you know what I'm saying, being demonic, I would still argue that that's still in a way spiritual, because you know,
What is?
Yeah, I would definitely say
Demons are spirits.
yeah, demons are definitely spirits, and everything, you know what I'm saying, like regardless of what it is, you're channeling something every single time that you make a song or anything like that, like you're laying an intention down and everything. But even I've seen people take it a step farther, like that's why I said I don't think that anything happens by accident. When L played that he played that clip and I heard the 6-7 thing, I had to really go and look into that. I had to look into that whole 6-7 thing. And I'm gonna just say it right now. If y'all got any kids who walk around saying 6-7, bro, tell them stop saying that. Because if this holds any type of, if what that clip just said holds any type of weight about, boom, you pretty much absorb the person who's saying it, you know what I'm saying? You start to feel what they feel and everything. Don't let them, because the person who made the song that made 6-7 big. 6-7 got big because the fact that a little kid just said it on YouTube. He went up saying 6-7. Now everybody's saying 6-7. A lot of people didn't even know that wasn't a song. The song was made by an artist called Skrilla. The artist Skrilla said, I just bit right on the highway, you know what I'm saying, and all this stuff. And you think, okay, he not talking about nothing. whole time. 6'7" is the entire gang. Not only is 6'7" an entire gang that can drop bodies and everything, but Skrilla himself practices a religion that it's not like Christianity at all. It literally falls more on the demonic side of things. And when I say the demonic side of things, I mean like Skrilla, if you ask him himself, he literally says, I sacrifice goats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I get their blood and I sacrifice animals on the daily to my what he sees is like God. He has music videos where if your kids look it up, they probably will be scarred for life because he has music videos of him doing drugs. And then boom, he passes out on a table, and then you can literally see his eyes get possessed. And what in his religion, literally, that's the goal. Boom, you want this spirit to possess you and speak through you and everything. But even the way it's portrayed, man, is downright demonic. And he literally says he channels that when he makes music, and he said that's what made him big. There's definitely spiritual aspects of hip hop, but the poor thing about it is that
I don't know if can we say that that's even hip hop?
I mean, it's hip hop because that's where you know what I'm saying? Like I
he's
said,
rapping. I'm just curious. I'm just trying to.
It's hip hop. It would be considered hip hop.
Yeah, it's where
It
we
goes along the lines of those desensitizing, like the
I thought hip hop was graffiti, breakdancing.
I
rap.
mean,
rap
it's
music.
whatever one wishes to convey as his art, right?
But if he's
Man,
rapping,
I mean,
Is-
no,
is-
correct
is-
me,
is
man.
that-
I'm
it is that, but it's
Urban
also
culture.
the culture.
I'm
It's also the culture.
Yeah, it's
You know what
urban
I'm
culture.
saying? It's hip, it's breakdancing, it's graffiti, it's rapping, it's
there was
it's
nothing
fashion.
demonic about that, right? Yeah, there's
Right,
no
but
demonic in
There's nothing
hip-hop,
demonic
right?
about that, but there's demonic players in the game.
Mhm.
You know what
So
I'm
can we
saying?
say
That
because we
make
love
it-
Tech
that
Nine?
make it
Wait a minute,
corrupt.
we love Tech Nine. No, Tech Nine be gassing, but there's a certain satanic kind of cult that comes with Tech Nine too, though, right? I mean, am I
okay.
tripping?
No, yeah, you're
You're
tripping.
not.
I
You're
think
right.
you're tripping.
You're right.
No, hold on. I think you're tripping.
I like Tech Nine. No.
Okay. No. Let me
But I'm
tell
just
you.
trying to
because
understand.
He's
you know?
addressed this in songs, bro. He's
Yeah.
actually addressed this in songs. People who have satanic tendencies listen to this dude because they feel like they identify with him. But what he speaks on is not satanic, and there's a difference.
Okay.
There's a real big difference. He says that because he's talked about it in his songs, he's talked about how because of what he says, they feel like it gives them power.
Yeah, you can't control your fan base within their beliefs.
And he says when in actuality, all he's doing is rapping a certain narrative, and none of it is actually satanic. But the people who are actually listening to him and going, well, I can take that and I identify with that in this sense over here, and they turn that into a satanic. You can take anything and make it bad. If you really try hard enough, you can take anything and make it bad.
I see.
That's real. That's real.
So I think.
Go ahead.
But I think if we look in order to identify what is satanic, right? Like what is satanic, and I think a perspective of Satanism is that it has to be very overt, and say anything satanic is anything that falls short of the glory of God. Anything that falls out of His will it can be construed as satanic because where did its origins come
Am I
from?
wrong?
That's the question, huh?
A2, am I incorrect to say that the 666 comes from Revelations, right? The book of Revelations. Am I correct?
Yes, it's the
if
number
I'm
of the beast. Absolutely, number of the beast. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
And so if it depends on the perspective that you want to look at it from, right? If we're looking at from a Christian perspective, and by Christian I don't mean religious, I don't mean Pharisee or legalistic. I mean somebody who actually reads through Scripture, has stepped away from the Western Christian culture and what we find to be churchy, and actually looks through the text itself and says, if it's not within this book, then I don't believe it. You know what I mean? Like personally, we don't have Christmas trees in this house. I know Christmas is not a holy day. And, people can call it Jesus' birthday if they want to, but it's not even the correct date, the correct season, and it's not even the correct story, right?
I dropped all that a long time ago, for sure.
Yeah. So we can't put together a false narrative at the wrong time and say, well, we're going to do this for Jesus, because if we're doing anything for Jesus, we do it according to Jesus' will, not ours, right? So we do it for self when we decide that, hey, I'm going to delegate this as holy. None of us has the authority to delegate anything as holy, because holy means set apart for God. Only God can delegate holy. So if we're going at it in that text, and when we're looking at these the lyrics, right? What are the lyrics promoting something that goes against the will of God? And we're not idiots, right? We're not dumb. We weren't born yesterday. People say, well, I'm just reporting on what I see. You can tell the difference when you listen to something like Brenda's Got a Baby, right? And Pac is talking about the struggles of single parenthood versus my ambitions as a writer, where he's over there talking about getting wild and he's pumping you up about it.
And can I just interject real quick? Like I think that, and I've expressed this to multiple people on our cast off air, that back in the years that we were listening to music and, you know what I'm saying, and channeling the frequency, there was a message though. So when you listen to Ice-T, when you listen to Ice Cube, you listen to X-Clan, they had a message. KRS-One, they had a message. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just drill, 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 kill, 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 and solver. The bad guy gets away, right? There was always a message at the end of the record. When you listen to Love's Gonna Get You by KRS-One, there was a message in that record. You know what I'm saying? Pusher Man, when you listen to Ice-T, you know what I mean? Brenda's Got a Baby, right? There's consequences. There's a real life story. So can we really, and I'm asking the panel, is that a bad thing to create awareness, right?
We need to get back
Because the reverend that was speaking or the man that was speaking, he was just like, that's trash. And that's one of the things that I've never attached myself to. I don't just say that's trash, right? Because in the early 90s, it was like, oh, F Metallica or F AC/DC. I don't want to listen to them, right? Because you don't identify with them, but they're conveying a message. I'm just trying to just open this up for discussion.
Yeah, that's true. That's a real deal.
What I mean?
Well, I understand you saying you don't want to just dismiss something and
Because
throw it by the wayside.
AC/DC could probably move somebody. I don't know. I don't listen to AC/DC.
Well, anybody can move somebody. We move people on this show. If a person is open to our influence in whatever direction we go in, they're going to go with us. The Bible says, "How can two walk together lest they agree?" Right. So if we say something that somebody else finds agreeable and they begin to trust us, then whatever direction we lead them in, they're going to follow. It's what happens in churches today. People don't read the Bible. The Bible doesn't get preached. What they're preaching is a religion. They're preaching a culture, and people fall for that. And they're like, well, you know, the Bible says. And then I ask, well, what book, chapter, and verse did you find that in? And they can't tell me because it's not in there. But they heard it from a person they thought was religious. So, you know, when we talk about influence, yes, there's influence out there, but is it good or is it bad? What direction is it leading us in?
I think that music has evolved into, as we get older, we start realizing, because when we were younger, we just listened to it as cool, the beat's catchy, the frequency. And then, you know, even for all of us, we were making music, right? And we want to touch somebody with our music. So it's like, you know, I have my reservations with, I don't just, when I hear a good gospel song, I hear a good gospel song and I'm agreeing to it and it just touches my soul, right? But then I could listen to Anita Baker song and it's going to do the exact same. It's going to give me that same feeling, right? And I don't know if, and I'm just asking this to the panel, is this something that I'm off on, that I actually listen to the meaning of the record and I just don't classify it in just that one aspect of, oh, this is secular music and I'm not going to listen to it at all. I'm not going to listen to that. That's the devil's music. I'm not going to listen to that.
I don't think that you're wrong just because. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. It's open to the floor.
Alexel, you first. You first.
Well, I was just gonna say I don't think that you're wrong, because I think that it's always a chance that something could open up a gateway to your soul. You know what I'm saying? Like, for one person, I feel like they could watch something, they could watch a movie, and I think that, you know, maybe that movie don't really open up no gateway to their soul, and they could just watch that movie and boom, it's cool. However, when they listen to music, it influences them in a different way. And I think the same thing can be vice versa. I think that it's so much variation that in like what can and can't influence you, that I think that you really just need to be careful all around of what you consume, both with your eyes and your ears, because you never know what it is that could trigger you. Like, I'll say that for me personally, I grew up listening to like a lot of R&B and everything. And, you know, growing up listening to R&B, especially like in the 2000s and everything, where it talks so much about like sex and everything like that, it ain't like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, to me, it wasn't surprising. That's like, all right, boom, throughout high school and throughout like my early 20s and everything, I had like serious problems with like, you know, controlling like lust and everything and like my desires and everything. I grew up really like listening to that. And then I feel like it's no secret that boom, like I like, you know what I'm saying, around the times where I was heavily into hip hop and everything, I think as a person, I was more like aggressive. And I even look at the culture and I'm like, okay, bet. You know what I'm saying? When I look at the culture to me says like devour. Like I gotta be better than the rapper who's sitting right next to me. Like I gotta like devour this dude. It's like I gotta have an ego, even if I'm battle rapping you, bro. I gotta see myself as above you, and I gotta talk to you like you below me. You know what I'm saying? Even if I feature, bro, every feature I do, it dang near feel personal because it's like like not even that it should be like this, but it's kind of like, oh, you want me to feature on this so that you could directly compare yourself to me. All right, bet. Like I gotta devour you. I gotta devour you, bro. Like I cannot let you be better than me if we are on the same song. So I feel like that's kind of like a culture that is bred through hip hop. You got to be the best. You got to be number one. And you know, really, if I do think about that and I try to figure out what is biblical in that, you know, like, you know, I really don't think that if I really try to live like, be like, okay, would Jesus approve of that? I don't think Jesus would approve of that demeanor that I take to hip hop. However, that would make me a very successful artist if I chose to 100% dive into that. But I chose to step back and instead of comparing myself to people, like create my own lane. But that was something I felt like I consciously had to do. I want to give the floor to Mike because I don't want to yap too much, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like that was just something that I had noticed. I just wanted to share that in that perspective.
Let me tap that after you, Mike.
Yeah, no, it's all good, bro. So, first off, I agree and disagree with what the good Reverend was saying, man. I feel like, yes, words have power. That is not even negotiable, man. You know what I'm saying? I was taught growing up, you don't even have to listen to a sermon. You could fall asleep and the words are going to permeate your brain. You know what I'm saying? You're going to wake up one day, might be 20 years later, and be like, I know this. I don't even know how I know this, but I know this. You know what I'm saying? And that's because words have power. Thought has power. You know what I'm saying? What you think in your head, that has power. It's called a co-creation with God is what it's called. However, I do also subscribe to the Star Wars method. You know what I'm saying? And you could trooper whatever and he might do what you ask him to do because you a Jedi. But if you try that on somebody who's not a simple mind, that's not going to hit your head. It's not going to, you know, damage your brain because there are some people walking this earth that are sheep and some people walking this earth that are shepherds. You know what I'm saying? And I consider myself to be a shepherd. So when I listen to music, I listen to it with the understanding I don't have to succumb to what this dude is talking about.
Sure.
I'm not going to be out there robbing cats or, you know what I'm saying, fornicating, you know, outside of my household. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a beautiful wife and two lovely girls, and I am faithful to my wife, and I am a father to my children. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for them, no matter what I listen to. And yes, I still vibe with the vibration of the music itself that I listen to. And I know that I know in my head and in my heart that maybe not everything that I'm listening to is 100. It's not good music as far as the message.
Yeah.
But the shit I'm hearing back in the background, I'm like, oh, that's a sick ass bass line. I would love to do something like that.
I think that's because you're a producer, though. You're a music producer. So you have an admiration. And I think where Tone is coming from is like, and also the Reverend, and correct me if I'm wrong, Tone, but like, you know what I'm saying? There's just a certain frequency and it's kind of like there's a demonic kind of annotation that comes with that. And it's synchronized into music to where it can kind of influence you to fall into it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes,
I think,
it can. Yes,
I think
it can.
What Mike is saying is that some of us are given to having certain weaknesses where we may be more easily influenced in certain areas than others. But, and I 100% agree with that, right? There's certain things you're not going to be susceptible to, or at least not easily. However, the Bible says if a man takes fire to his chest, are his garments not burned? And so if we entertain something long enough, it will have an influence with us.
Oh, yeah.
Scripture says that bad company corrupts good habits. So the thing is, we can't, and I'm not insulting you, Mike, but what I'm saying in a general sense, we cannot be so arrogant as to think that, well, I can entertain certain things that it's not going to influence me. Because if you entertain it long enough, it is going to have a influence. It may not be the one that you think, but it is going to have an influence. And so, and I'm only going by what Scripture says, right?
Yes, I agree with that.
So if we are listening to a song, and I've used this example before, it's a dude talking about raping or not even raping, a guy's rapping about having sex with another guy. I don't give a care how tight that beat is. You're not going to listen to it. You're not. You're not.
No,
You're not.
No, I won't.
And because there's something that you find disagreeable to the point where you're like, nah.
Yeah, I mean, if it was something at that extremity, I would not like. I don't care how dope the beat is. It would be like, oh yeah, there's nothing. You can't even strip the beat because now you can actually take the stems of somebody's song. You know what I'm saying? And it, just because of the frequency of what they're speaking about on that, on what you just said, Tom, I couldn't actually. Nah, I don't want that frequency. I don't. Yeah, it's in the music, so I can agree with what he was saying. You know what I mean? What Tone is saying, A2 Breezy, and also with the gentleman behind the the podium.
Definitely.
I would say though, yes, I agree with 100 with all of that. I would say that out. Let's move aside from that right there. Okay. When I listen to Brother Lynch, when I listen to X-Rated, SIBO, you know what I'm saying? Mozzie, somewhat Mozzie, but maybe not as much.
Shout out to
you know what I'm saying? You know,
Mozzie
hey, Mozzie. Hey, Mozzie's dope. I'm gonna tell y'all my issue with Mozzie isn't that what he says isn't dope. Is what his songs are raw. I would love to see more of a variety from dude. You know what I'm saying? Like I get from a Tech 9 or a X-Rated or a Brother Lynch. You know what I'm saying? I want to see more variety. I want to see more of your vocabulary in another area of your life other than what you're rapping about, sir.
Well, you just got okay. That's another.
That's all we know.
That's another conversation. No. It's,
yeah. That is a whole nother conversation, man.
Absolutely.
For me personally, yes, I can. I have a limit to the amount of some subject matter I can listen to before I'm like, okay, I'm over this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like we've talked about this at work. We might listen to a little bit of Mozzie or a Brother Lynch or a Tech 9 or a SIBO or a Yuck Mouth or whatever.
Right.
And then we got to move on. You know what I'm saying? We start listening to some Gloria Estefan or some Jade. You know what I'm saying? Like,
shift.
Hey, bro, hey, but what we do is we hit a little bit of everything because, you can't listen to too much of one thing before that starts to take hold on how your day goes.
Yeah.
Honestly, and we used to have this conversation back in the day at work, 3 years ago where, these cats was walking in and they was listening to Mozzie and Filthy Rich and all these cats, man. And I was like, how you going to start off the day gang banging on breakfast? I felt like, like Cat Williams, you know what I'm saying? Like having a conversation, like you mad at bacon? Like, what are we doing right now, bro?
Yeah, you gang banging on bacon.
Yeah, bro.
You can't do that all day. Yeah,
no, bro. Like I have limits. You know what I'm saying? And I need to be stimulated.
Well, that's probably because you're older. I mean, we're older.
No, because LXL is that way too, bro. And I know the cats that I work with some younger cats. And they're that way too.
I'm speaking only from that experience that when we were younger, we wanted to hear the rah-rah though.
Yes, because we were dickheads. We were assholes, sir. You know what I'm saying?
We wanted to hear the rah-rah, man. We were juiced, man. We got licenses, we got cars, we can ride up and down 80.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest.
Do 85, 80, 90 miles an hour on 80. We good. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when that with that station wagon. That was us back in the day. That hell slap in the back. And we was juiced about that. Now we're older. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? And you know what? You ain't gonna find
and
people.
We're more conservative.
You ain't gonna find. LXL's not doing that these days. That's all I'm saying, man.
Nah,
Like,
because he got too much technology. We didn't have the technology that LXL has. LXL, look, I'm wearing smart glasses. There's earphones in these sunglasses right here, and I mean these eyeglasses right here.
The Meta.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the
Yeah.
Bluetooths. Yeah, 18. I beat him to the punch. 18 wanted them first, and I got him first.
I would argue that yes, while you're correct, also the younger generation, they're not where we were, bro. They've advanced, man. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like
that's what I'm saying. No,
they vibing
bro,
on this
yeah.
frequency on this planet. They on another level than where we were, bro.
They just,
that's all I'm saying.
and that's what I'm saying. Like they don't have to do what we had to do. It was a little archaic for us,
Yes.
right? It was,
Yes.
our parents
Okay.
were archaic as well. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? It just gets
Yes.
better. But at the same time, one thing that I want to say about, and I'm gonna be quiet after this. I feel that when we were listening to the gangster rap or the frequencies of music, yep, there has been times where we on our way to the club and we are listening to SIBO, we are listening to Lynch, we are listening, whether it's Razzcast, whether it's Ice Cube, we're listening to, but there was a message.
There was.
You know what I'm saying? And you just had to get through maybe the curse word that our parents didn't understand. My father and my mother, they didn't understand the curse words, but we did, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We understood it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. Like, you know what I'm saying? But now it's just at a point where with a lot of the music and the frequency that's going on now is that it's kind of has a demonic behavior, an evil behavior, and there's no resolution to that.
It's diluted for understanding.
Because on the real, they don't understand they never understand our dynamic, and like if you really bring it to today, we don't understand these youngsters' dynamic. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my son listens to these cats called Suicide Boys. I'm like, why are you listening to these cats called Suicide?
Right.
You know what I mean? Let's not like get so dark, but like it get darker and darker, darker and darker.
Flirting with
Like,
it.
the more we
Flirting
push
with
on.
it. Yep.
Yeah, you're playing with a power that you shouldn't even be trying to tamper with. You know what I'm saying?
When it's not-
Suicide Boys, like, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't really. I'm just saying that in our generation, bro, we wasn't glamorized. If we wasn't glamorizing it the way maybe our parents looked at it, like we were listening to it, like because it had a real message. It might have been a raw message. You know what I'm saying? It might have been kind of tough.
Some of us are
aggressive.
glamorizing though. Some of
No,
us.
yeah. I mean, when we went to the dollar movies and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
we was
thought that shit was hard, bro. Like, come on now.
you go to North Texas,
but the older
Airfield,
generation
dollar
took stuff
movie.
out of context.
No,
They took it
for
out of
sure.
context. Like,
Yes, they
fuck the
did.
police. They thought fuck the police was like we were saying, fuck the police. Like, we don't like police. No, we were saying the police keep fucking us up. So we don't like y'all. That's what we were saying. And they didn't get that till 20 years later.
Right.
Well, that was a more political
But there was a message.
outcry. That was
That's all I wanted.
that was an
Yeah.
outcry.
There was a
I should say
message.
not even political. That was a civil outcry. But then conversely, you have that coming off that high. It's a double sack wrapped around some funk, and in the back, I got the 12 gauge pump about the jack of punk. I mean, that's not a civil message, brother. That's a drive by. That's a shooting about to go down.
Hey,
Right?
but you brought that right back to the femininity of hip hop right in the beginning because
Nah, she wasn't feminine, bro. She blew femininity out the water. Yeah.
She was gangster, bro. Like, I loved how you tapped that back in though. That was
Yeah,
dope.
yeah.
Go ahead.
You like that?
Go ahead. That's my favorite.
Yeah, we
Brother
only
Lynch
got
song ever.
we only got 4 minutes anyway.
Yeah, hey, that piece was banging, but I'm bringing it back to, you know, I'm sorry, I got myself all twisted up because I had a whole verse from scripture that I was gonna use.
Nah,
to make
use
the
it, bro.
statement.
Go ahead.
It left the building, so I'm gonna wait for it to come back. But I did want to touch on something that you guys have all said. Everybody has mentioned frequency. And this is so interesting that we've tapped on frequency. If we understand what frequency is in the scientific format, I didn't understand it until I took a class. I'm not going to say what that class was, but it was taught by a very spooky individual. And he was dipping into frequencies. And he was talking about the frequency of light as well as the frequency of sound. That frequencies exist beyond the human threshold, right?
Right.
It's why dogs and animals can see things and hear things that we can't. Right. And an example is infrared. They can see some of those infrared beams that we can't. Those lights exist, even though it's on a different frequency. right? Frequency even relates itself into dimensions. Are there sounds that exist on frequencies that we can't hear? Absolutely. If we're agreeing that there are spiritual beings that respond to the sounds that we can hear, that means there's also sounds that we can't hear that they also respond to. And so we got real deep into the conversation of frequency. And this older gentleman who was a gangster when it came to the scriptures, and by that, what I'm saying, he was deep in the word, like really in the word. And he brought to mind the question of angels and how they can move and spirits move around us in a manner in which we can't see. Many people have said like their dogs won't go into a room because they see at a frequency that the human eye doesn't. And those spirits exist on a frequency that we cannot perceive, right? Beyond our threshold. So when he said that blew my mind. I was like, all of a sudden he brought it full circle. I'm like, got it. Right. That brought the spirit world into reality as the scripture when it talks about music. So when we talk about the message within the music, right? The message itself is going to be consistent with whatever source of influence that music came from. So I'm gonna be honest, like gangster rap, even now, if I get mad, like there's things that are said within those words that I totally identify with, you know. And I tell people there's a cat that put a small clip out that made so much sense. He said, y'all walk around here pretending to be crazy, need to be careful because you're gonna bump into somebody who's pretending to be normal. Right. And so for some people it's entertainment, for everybody, for other people, like, no, I can actually visualize that, like I can palate that, you know.
And just so that, and not to interrupt, bro, I just wanted to put that out here because, you know, when we're speaking about frequencies and stuff, and you know, music is a vibration, and Mike G put me on to this, right? He introduced me to music, actually being able to create music, and through the years of doing this, music is a vibration. And you know, just so that y'all know, the air vibrates 440 times per second, right? So your brain, it receives the vibration that turns it into emotion, right? Focus and movement, right? That's what happens when you know what I'm saying. So technically, I'm trying to say music is basically an organized frequency wave that's hitting your nervous system. I don't know if people can understand that or
beautiful.
repeat it.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
feel
saying? And music changes, you know what I'm saying, your emotional frequency. So when you're listening to music, you know, your heart rate, it syncs with the tempo, your brain waves, it syncs with the rhythm. So I can correlate that into what the individual, the pastor, what he was speaking about, because you know it does, you know, music affects your physical frequency. You know what I mean?
Hey, L, that if you think about it, like children are an example of what you're saying. Kids, babies, 3 years old and less, are the perfect example of what you're saying because number one, they don't know the words to the lyrics. All they get is that frequency and that vibe. And your child could have never known what dancing is, but when it hits them, they be jigging, and you be like, "Oh, look, a new move!" Or what? Like it's so authentic. And I think that's what, along with the lines of what Mike was saying earlier, that's what we get out of music for those of us who embody the culture. Whereas we can't listen to Lil Nas X song for so long because I can't resonate with what's going on in the words, not to even throw them out like that. But that's the line that's drawn when you start to be able to depict words and things like that. The world puts us on sides. It makes us choose sides. Whereas children, the innocence, they on the frequency already.
This is my final thought. This is my final thought. Music is based off of frequency, and the different frequencies affects people's minds in different ways. You know what I'm saying? So be careful of the music that you're listening to and the frequencies that you're listening to, because those frequencies could be demonic and hypnotizing you in a way you don't even know. You know what I mean? And when you're making music, be conscious of the frequencies that you're pushing out. And remember, if you remember back in the day, back in the 90s, we had Gangstar. Gangstar says, watch what you say. Because somebody going to listen to exactly what you say and try to mimic you. So don't be going out there and pushing out negative images or negative personas or negative thoughts that somebody can feed into and make it into something else.
Right, right.
I'm done.
Ooh, and I want to build off of that. That is
I
so.
know, but Brad, like it's hard, Brad.
Yeah. No, I gotta say it though. Like I can't even.
Go ahead
not
and
say
get
it,
go.
bro,
I think we
because
should do. I think everybody that hasn't had the opportunity to speak on it, and then we got to wrap it up, man. For everybody
definitely,
that's been watching, because shout out to
definitely.
everybody that's watching, because there's still a lot of us watching. You know what I'm saying, and we appreciate that.
No cap. As long as y'all here, bro, y'all got us in full attention, right? So
And we got to respect 18 Rabbit. You know what I'm saying? Bruh be working his time, man, and he actually staying beyond the time that you
Yeah,
know what
he
I'm
3
saying.
minutes
So
past.
yeah, we
Go
got to
ahead,
wrap it. We got
LXL.
to wrap it up. But I
Y'all
want
keep
to be
talking about
respectful
wrapping
to
it
the
up.
panel. I want to be respectful to the panel, but at the same time, we got to respect our brotherhood, and
no,
you know what I'm saying.
Because I gotta get this one out because I
Now, go ahead, bro. Let's
realized,
go.
I realized something, and it really took somebody who said something years ago to me, and when they figured out I was making music, and they said, one, check your energy before you walk into the studio, because whatever you feeling, you could produce that very easily, and I didn't know what they meant. Boom. Two, they said that the beat controls the music. So now I've gotten to a point, and something reminded me about this really recently. Somebody told me, start asking your producers to incorporate certain frequencies, like certain hertz into your, you know what I'm saying, beats, like 111 hertz, something like that, certain little vibrations or whatever that, you know, it could channel a certain vibe into it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's so subtle that it don't really change nothing, but it changes the feeling. The reason I say this is because I've had to realize that over the course of time, when I do music, it's really weird because my memory of the song making process, right? I always say things like I need to record myself making music, like with a camera and stuff like that. Because when I make music, I walk into a studio and everything. It requires me to do something that I don't usually do. And I can only do this with things that I love, but I go into a flow state. And in a flow state, I'm really realizing something like, boom, the engineer is not there. Nobody that I brought is there. You know what I'm saying? I am in this weird, like spiritual state where it's like, boom, whatever I'm feeling, whatever I am intaking, I'm just outputting like this. And it's like clockwork. It's really weird. But I hardly remember. I'm not conscious of anything. It's just boom. And then the song is there. And I'm like, whoa, I don't know where that came from. It's a really weird thing. But I realized that, dang, like what flow state is that I'm taking in information and I'm kicking it out almost as fast as I'm taking it in. So it's like a weird phenomena that makes me, I feel like, really spiritually vulnerable, meaning that the only things that is driving what I'm doing right now is not conscious brain thought, but it's subconscious. So that's what I'm feeling. That's the vibration in the air. That's the vibration I'm getting from the beat. So I just wanted to bring that attention to producers because I'm like, dang, when they say that, yeah, the beat can probably control the artist. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that's a real thing. I can't hop on something with heavy 808s and be over here talking about some nice guy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, the 808 is it.
Yes, you could.
Yeah.
Yes, you
I
could.
mean, well, it
he's
has
capping,
such a low
Mike.
frequency though. The 808 has such a low frequency, you know,
Yeah.
such a low bass that it, you know, I don't know if you can actually speak about something of clarity, alertness, and spiritual feel on an 808.
I would
I
just
feel the exact opposite. I feel like the artist controls the beat. I feel
Not
like the
always.
artist controls the beat. The
I
artist
believe in
controls the
that.
narrative. They control the
I believe that.
cadence. They control the flow and the narrative
But
and the
I'm
hook.
just saying the 808 though.
The 808 is the pleasure of having that kick when you dropping your point.
So
It's the
18, as you
pleasure.
as a rapper, right? As you as a rapper, you've been rapping for over how many years, right?
40.
Thank you. And you know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Like, you know that when you hear an 808, it's gonna take you somewhere else. You're not gonna be thinking on a high frequency on that though.
not
Because the
negative.
808,
No, I disagree.
so you're gonna be on a high what 808 record, okay, maybe yeah. But yeah, he's still in the club, it's dark, right? I'm out with my
Okay.
homies.
Let me
Right?
ask you something, man. What did you
No,
get out
please.
of the Don't Waste Mine, Rob Loot? Because that's all 808. That's all I use.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about?
You're talking about the track when you brought Rob on the show, right?
You're talking about the most recent. You're talking about the most recent record, but that's
with Aaron Lee.
Well, the 808 didn't really kick in
when you
like
have a
that.
conversation with somebody,
yes,
and you stop.
It did. It was
silent.
It kicks, but I'm not saying that it's
waiting
not.
for somebody to say something. That's the 808. That's the 808, bro. Everybody waiting to say something, but there's nothing to say at that point. That's the 808 to me.
I don't know. I mean, that's not a dark record. The Rob Lou record is not a dark.
No,
record
it's not a dark record, and that's.
But
what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
even when I hear that record, I'm not listening for the 808 in there.
We should retouch this topic and bust it open for 30 minutes.
It's not on the count. It's not on the one count, is it? It's on the one count.
Yes, it is.
No.
Every all my kicks were 808s, sir.
Y'all just hijacked the whole topic.
Use 909s too.
Sure. Yeah.
No.
Come over
here.
Y'all hijacked the whole
and I'll
topic.
show you.
This might need to be another episode conversation.
Hold on. Let me just say.
Mike, you taught me 909.
Hold on. Let me just say, because I learned from somebody how to transform an entire beat based on the kick that you're using. And that dude was my boy Rock. You know what I'm saying? He was like, Rock is the dopest dude I know on the percussion, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like this dude.
I got some competition.
Hey, L's the dopest. No, hold on. L's the dopest dude on the drums. Rock's the dopest dude. L's the dopest dude on the drums. Rock's the dopest dude on percussion. But Rock taught me something with 808s, bro.
No,
you know what I'm saying? You can transform. You can transform the entire vibration of a beat based on the 808.
Well, he went to school for that shit.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that you leave 90 to 120 hertz alone when you EQ the shit. That's what you want to do. So you leave the low end in there.
For the crowd, Mike. We're talking too technical. We're talking too technical.
Yes,
we are. I'm following him though.
My point is, you can make something that is real low energy sound dope and high as fuck, depending on what the rest of the vibration of the song is.
I want to see that. Mike. I want to see. I want to see that, bro.
I'm out here to stay fair, just hanging by the ride. Look at this thing. Oh my! Ooh, that clipped me. I'm all right. Man, that is gonna have a bump on it though. That hurt way more.
Come out here to stay fair. That's what it is right there.
Straight
head on a swivel.
Hey, I just want to point out that scripture says that when Christ comes back, it will be as it was in the days of Noah. That's in the New Testament. Ecclesiastes says there's nothing new under the sun. What is done was done before and will be done again. So the things that we're discussing, the stuff that we see, this is old news. And I say that to say that when you look at scriptures, that's old wisdom, right? That wisdom is never expired, never out of date. If anybody's really truly concerned about that, man, get you a slice of that good book, bro. Get up in there, read a little something, study something, and show yourself approved, because God's got a plan for you.
And if you're unsure, then just show up on Tuesday to the dialogue and get you a slice and get you a slice of spiritual healing.
Yeah.
And by the way, before you do that, we need you to go to baymerica.com. Hey, 18, help me out real quick.
Look here.
I don't have the music this time. I deleted the music.
Hey, look, baymerica.com. Get you a glass. Get you a hey, we got the new silk. The new silk line is out. It's popping. You know what I'm saying? It's wintertime, man. You're going to need something warm to cozy up in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's quality. It's quality.
It's quality. It's size fittable. It's thick material. I'm wearing this is the 18 rabbit. This is the 18 rabbit hoodie right now. Designed by L. You know what I'm saying? Ellsworth. You know what I'm saying? It got Midi Lab on the back. Hey, this thing is tough. I'm clean all day. I've been warm. I'm like, ugh. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the office said it was cold. I'm like, man, I got the Bay Miracle. You know what I mean? Get you some. Hey, right now, everything is 15% off. The silk line is up and popping right now. Get you silk, because before your stuff was made out of cotton, but now it's made out of silk. So we'll get you some silk today.
Be a prophet.
You know what I'm saying? And we ain't doing this for the money. We doing this for the honey.
15%.
Hey, yeah, we trying to keep the lights on around this joint, man. So we appreciate
707 plus 1.
Yeah, we appreciate everybody watching the show. Thank you for watching the Midi Lab show tonight, man.
Bring it back to the beginning. When I wasn't winning, people seem to never listen.
Anything y'all gotta say or no? We done.
Hey, love to my friend.
You
Shout out
see,
to everybody watching.
you see what's on my shirt, right? Real the Midi City player. Real one.
Manifested my position. Took the pain, made transition. Now they watch me from a distance. It's a one-way, no return flight. City glowing when I touch the light. Demons on me, but I fight them right. Now the crown, everybody fit just right. Yeah. New heights, same lessons learned. Cold nights, bridges burned. Took losses, tables turned. Now every move I earned. Fell off, had to reconfirm. Every scar got its own concern. Luxury trip on my soul discerned. That piece is different when it's so firm. Kept faith when they said I'm done. Stay real, never bit my tongue. Now I'm here, still moving young. Got a heart like gold, but the ground weigh a ton. Yeah, but the ground weigh a ton. Yeah, it's a one way, no return flight. City glowing when I touch the light. Demons on me, but I fight it alright. Got a crown, everybody fit just right. Kick like Tybo. You can get zip tied bag over the head blindfold. So many hours in my grind mode, grind code that has no time zone. I'm only honest, bitch. Rap tighter than anaconda grips. Spit like hollow tips in the clip, inserted in the handle. Hold it sturdy, bitch. Each verse so murderous. I be murking everything in the circumference, so don't come for this. Before it come to this, I killing everything on sight with this mic. My appetite is quite overindulgent, overexposing these fake paper origami gangsters that keep folding. Might see me in a scraper, stolen with the doors open like I'm deep East Oakland. I'm the general that's barred up. Rappers get cooked and charred up, they feeling starstruck. As soon as I start up, spit so intensely, don't tempt me to simply get charged up, charged up, charged up, charged up. Yeah, I stay solid on the grind, I ain't falling off. Whole squad moving with me, we ain't calling off. They gon' talk, but I rise when the pressure on. Stepping through the hate, still popping, still carry on. I stay solid on the grind, I ain't falling off. Whole squad moving with me, we ain't calling off. They gon' talk, but I rise when the pressure on. Stepping through the hate, still popping, still carry on. Hate is for real, I'ma tell you how it feels. My patience is ill, I've been anxious to build. But face it, they basic, they waiting to steal the process. But they know they can't stop this. I'm heartless, no conscience, I'm constant. My confidence conquer accomplishments. All along I get them compliments from guys I'm rocking with. A sucker still knocking it, talking shit. No matter how far I get, but I'm with those who I started with. No matter how hard it gets, they get caught in it. The lies and they the ones who sparking it. I talk with my heart in it, lane and I'm carving it. Chemistry carbonate, salty behavior sparking it. Suckers don't like me cause I put my all in it. All in it, all in it, all in it, all in it. Look, I stay solid on the grind, I ain't falling off. Whole squad moving with me, we ain't calling off. They gon' talk, but I rise when the pressure on. Stepping through the hate, still popping, still carry on. I stay solid on the grind, I ain't falling off. Whole squad moving with me, we ain't calling off. They gon' talk, but I rise when the pressure on. Stepping through the hate, still popping, still carry on, carry on, carry on.
Hey man, take that voice out, that bass out your voice, man. Take that bass out your voice. Change your tone, homie.
I'm always tone.